folks, I'm Tommy G. Today I'm in the Lord's country, Eastern Tennessee, Appalachia.
My name is Shaka Hustlemane, and in East Tennessee, we will protect these kids. Yay! What's happening? What?
We come from Southern Appalachia, put a church on every block. If you try to harm our kids, we'll take you down with 30 shots. Cause it's Southern Appalachia, Lord protect us with this block. Cause we will protect these kids, make it count with every shot. It's the way of life we live, and we're strong in all.
Is that your first drink? 12 years old?
Yeah, and I smoked my first when I was 5.
What do you picture when you think of the most redneck place in America? Perhaps you picture rural Alabama or somewhere near the Florida Everglades. What I picture is Eastern Tennessee, located smack dab in Appalachia. This place is country, the Lord's country. Here you're liable to find a gun in damn near every house, and it's not uncommon to still spot a Confederate flag flying. It's a place where gas stations sell an awful lot of chewing tobacco, and the boys in this town drive trucks. In this episode, I meet with local resident rapper, Shaka Hustlemane. Here's what this kid sounds like.
Get the stick like I'm bound to make a spear. I knock your ass straight the fuck up out of here. Pussy talking shit cause he think he in the clear. Step through the creek like I'm running from bloodhounds. It's a fun town, you get gunned down. Ways of the world, I'll be sicker than syphilis. The mark of the beast when I reminisce.
In this episode, we shoot guns, get mud on our boots, and meet the local folks. Everything you see is for educational purposes only. Let's giddy up.
What's up, y'all? Shaka Hustlemane. Welcome to East Tennessee. We're gonna show you about how it is, how we live, what it is, and we're gonna tell you the truth about this place. When it comes to Tennessee as a whole, I feel like we're one of the last states that's really sticking to the true American way of life that our founding fathers set it up for us. East Tennessee is one of the few places you'll go where somebody will walk up with their pants sagging and some cowboy boots on and be like, howdy homeboy, what's up my homie? And I'm a rapper. Everybody always has this stigma around rappers that they freaking live the party lifestyle and stuff, but really I just be fixing trucks and cutting grass and painting walls. That's really what it is. But
Is this your baby right here?
Yeah, this right here, it's a 1979 Scottsdale. It says it's a K10, but it's a K20. As you can see, she's a little muddy right now. We got wild over the weekend. Around here, it's either people who take the route of getting on drugs. I mean, there's an in-between, obviously, but people either take the route of getting on drugs or they go out and they have fun with what they got. And around here, we know how to fix stuff. We know how to work on stuff, and we put our trades to fun. Fentanyl epidemic has taken over this area like nothing you've ever seen. But one of my closest family members, she's recently got on fentanyl, and this is somebody that we never ever thought would even dabble in drugs. Done got evicted, got her car repoed and stuff, and she's scared she'll die if she quits. But the thing is, I'm scared she'll die if she keeps doing it.
I went to prison in 2015. There was so much dope that almost everybody you knew was selling dope or on dope.
And it's dope, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then whenever I came home, it was such an epidemic. I came home in 2019, I got on it. My baby mother, her sister, just died from fentanyl. Her dad, come to find out, was the one that had gave it to her. He had bought it from somebody and gave it to her, and she passed. He got charged with second-degree murder. The dealer and his girl got charged with second-degree murder, but the one dealer was coaching a youth football team.
Jeez.
And they knew that he was selling fentanyl.
My stepbrother, I ain't seen him in 10 years, and I caught up with him at the corner store. We ran into each other and caught up. Next day, he was dead because he took a pill and it killed him. Had to do a quick little pull.
That's got some zip to it, huh?
Yeah, she does. The town we're in, Elizabethton, is a really old town. A big news channel one time said that this was the best area to move to, and everybody was pissed about that because now you got a lot of people from Florida, California move here trying to get away from, I guess, city life.
Through the creek like I'm running from bloodhounds.
Next, we were invited to the top of the hill, to the Diesel Dicks headquarters, for a rip-roaring shindig.
Hey, we are 11 minutes out.
It's lit up here right now, dude.
We're excited, man. We're really excited.
I'll come down to the bottom of the driveway in about 5 minutes.
All right, thank you, man. Y'all better tighten up. We're going uphill this time. Let's go.
All right, just follow me. We're almost there. You ready?
Oh, I saw goats over there. Oh, jeez. Where are we right now?
Right now, we're in Stony Creek.
And it's safe to say that that's in Appalachia.
Yeah, we're in the bottom part of Appalachia.
I don't know if you're affiliated with a gang, but we're with the Diesel Dicks.
Yeah, we're with the Diesel Dick gang right now. I know you see the truck on the back, that truck sitting over yonder. But yeah, that's what we do. We spin tires, we break shit, we fix it, and we can turn up.
I like the belt buckle. That's some high fashion right there.
Hey, listen, bro. Some old man made that shit for me.
My wife would love me if I dressed like that.
Hey, you better lock her up if I'm around here.
If I had an Appalachian stereotype, one would be that people can fix just about anything.
Oh, yeah.
And two is that they like to tinker. Like they got a bunch of cars, they got a bunch of stuff. Is that an accurate stereotype?
Absolutely, yeah, that's the name of the game. It's what I enjoy doing. Even if I had $1 million, I'd still be out here tinkering with my toys and stuff.
Do you guys feel represented by our current government right now?
I feel like there's only one politician that I feel like I can trust, and that's the man that tells it straight, and y'all already know who that is.
Hillary Clinton?
No, we're talking about Trump.
We're talking about goddamn Hillary Clinton. Shut the hell up.
I support Trump because he's the only person that I feel like has brought the whole American movement forward. So, you know, the whole MAGA movement shit. But dude, any politicians in general, it's just like, we don't know them people.
What does success mean to you?
Wake up, do what you want every day.
The life we're living.
Yeah.
Is there any lingo I should be learning if I'm trying to blend in a little bit more?
You gotta say y'all all the time.
Y'all?
Yeah,
Yonder, you gotta say out yonder in the holler.
How far is yonder?
right here, over there. And if you hear somebody around here say, yesterday, you know, this happened the other day or whatever, that could be any time from now and 6 months ago, you know, that don't mean
Dude,
shit.
the funniest thing around here when somebody in the holler or something gives you directions, they're never using street names and shit, they're using landmarks.
Go north as far as the hill, then take a right?
Yeah. John Boy's truck right here is locally famous. John Boy, tell him about your truck.
Show them, I guess.
Are you making a barbecue in here, or what is all this?
Ay, working with the stick like I'm bound to make a spear. Your ass straight the fuck up out of here. Pussy talking shit cause he think he in the clear.
I gotta drive that home.
You're supposed to tell us about it.
Oh, you ever burned up?
I've never burned out in my life.
Get in.
Can the car blow up if I do this?
I mean, it ain't gonna like hurt nobody. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
We only got one tire left.
Wait, we only have one tire on this truck?
Well, I mean, it's got two, but the one's popped. All right, right here is good. Give it quite a bit of brake and start easing in the throttle.
We're gonna blow up.
Oh my! It's gonna pop. Keep going. Hold it to the floor. I'm gonna give it a second. Oh my God, this is scary. Hold it a second. There it went.
Did I just explode a tire?
You sure did. You wanna get that look?
Holy fucking shit.
Oh my God.
You're a redneck now. He just broke up. We gotta have a moment of silence. I mean, we's all riled up, but
Let's see what you got.
I'ma walk me 100 miles, I'ma do the dirt and I'ma handle work every day. I'ma slow down, here we go now, then relocate a hoe straight to her face. I'm serious, come around like you're curious. I'ma put my little bitch in the years. I'ma settle my family tears and still before mine, I'ma settle all yours. I'm cut from a different cloth, I can fly like a mountain, y'all just get you off the block.
you wanna drink?
I'll take a little sippity.
Oh no! Tommy G! Yeah!
I'm drunker than but I'll tell you what, fuck them is the important lesson, because listen, dude, people are gonna with your ass, and if you just say fuck them, it ain't gonna bother you, man. Hey, listen, I was 12 years old and I threw up on Maple because my daddy said, you think you're a goddamn man? Go ahead, go ahead.
Was that your first drink? 12 years old?
Yeah, and I smoked my first blunt when I was 5.
When people think a rapper in their head, you're not the first image that they stereotype. Do you think you can change that? And do you think the game is missing some new flavor?
Rap is so broad. Anybody who can talk can rap. There's a stereotype around us
I got you on the next one. One more.
that we're a bunch of, there's a stereotype around us that we're a bunch of dumb hillbillies, but anybody can come up here tonight and have fun. We got a goddamn carrot!
That's all right. Very good.
That's how you earn respect a lot of times up here.
What percentage of people have guns in their house?
There's a gun above every door in my house.
It'd be easier to talk about the percentage of people that ain't got a gun in their house.
What the f if somebody was to break in? What the f you gonna do? If you throw him down, he gonna get back up and shoot your ass.
And when you got kids, it makes a different thing. Once you have a kid, you gotta keep a gun.
You call the goddamn police, they gonna be there in f***ing 10 to 20 minutes. You got a goddamn 12 gauge, that motherfucker gonna be there right now.
What's that tattoo on your knuckles, man?
Right, this RHEC, raise hell and eat cornbread, dude. I got the state of Tennessee. I got this shit done in a kitchen, bro. Fuck yeah, this was done in the kitchen. This shit was done in a fucking trailer run by a generator.
The stereotypes from outside of this state ain't right. People take up for each other no matter what skin color, no matter where you're from.
What do you think the stereotypes are?
People act like a lot of mountaintop hick people and stuff in our area are incest, drug addicted, racist. Yeah, racist.
I got a kid with a black girl.
Yeah, my mom's black, dude, believe it or not. Like, there ain't nothing to it. Skin color ain't nothing different than your hair color, bro. Genetics is genetics. We're all human beings. There's shitty human beings and good human beings in every race, hair color, state, no matter what it is, bro. Trying to split this nation up. When the people come together and unify, that's when the government gets scared of us, dude. Look at 1776.
Woohoo! Yeah. All right, folks. It's time to go to sleep. We'll see you in the morning. I think we're about to hang out with what they call the Tennessee Taliban. I don't know, I have to ask them. But we're gonna make sure our ears are protected. We're gonna get some earplugs and some watermelon, some fruits that we can shoot. Let's get it.
Bitch, hot. Smoke some. I'm bringing the shit for real. I'm fucking it up, cause that's how I feel.
I hear Tennessee is one of the best states for gun law rights.
I'm originally from Southern California, so
Okay.
moving here, it's definitely a breath of fresh air.
What is the gun culture like here?
You know, the Second Amendment is very open and not restricted. Coming from a pretty rough area in Southern California, it's definitely a blessing that I can carry and don't have to jump through hoops and steps like that.
Do you think it's something that Americans should protect and fight for?
100%, 1000%.
We got our earplugs, we got our butt plugs, we're ready to shoot.
I was a country boy, now I'm a country king.
Tennessee has some of the most pro-gun, pro-Second Amendment gun laws in the United States, so we decided to get educated and learn more about the gun culture here.
Now I run a whole 100 bands up quick as a bitch.
What are the gun laws like in Tennessee?
They're easy. It's called constitutional carry. As a Tennessee resident, you have the right with a driver's license to conceal or open carry any weapon within the state.
And that goes from pistol to shotgun to AR
Anything.
to... How do you prove that I'm not crazy, that you're not putting...
You have to pass a background check. You answer all these questions on this form. If you do not answer truthfully, it's a felony. And then from this, I run your background. And it goes through 5 different divisions.
Are you a fugitive from justice? I'm not, but you are, right?
Yeah.
Just like anything, like 99% of people that buy guns are gonna be good gun-holding people, but then there's the crazies, the Columbines. How do you stop that from happening?
Well, you can't really stop it from happening if somebody's going to come in and lie about it, but we pretty much have a good idea. We have the right to refuse anybody to buy a gun. We just had somebody that signed up to take a class with us. We didn't feel comfortable with the individual, and we gave her her money back and won't even let her take the class.
They were twitching a little too much. I went to a gun safety class recently. I got my concealed carry, but I'm scared to buy one because I sleepwalk sometimes and I don't want to wake up and accidentally take out my family. But I kind of do want a pistol. I live in Milwaukee where it's a little... But I have dreams sometimes where like someone's in my house and I'm running to go get them. I don't want to accidentally wake up and in the middle, you know what I mean?
No.
No?
We probably refuse to sell you a gun.
Okay.
We left this gun store and met up with Shaka and his friends to shoot completely legal guns. Thank you, YouTube.
So what do we got on the table here?
This is a Palmetto State dagger. These are my carry guns right here. These are also Glocks. But this right here is a Glock 19. This is my home defense because it's got the laser and the flashlight. This was actually given to me by somebody who was murdered literally a week after they gave us to me.
How young were you when you shot your first gun?
Probably like 5 or 6. Maybe 4. I was shooting an AK-47 when I was, before I could even ride a bicycle.
What does the right to bear arms mean to you?
It's an infringible right given to us by the Constitution, so it explains it in itself. Now I can understand people's fears about training and everything else. You can go out and get proper training, it's not expensive. There's plenty of people around that know what they're doing. They can teach everybody.
Maybe we drink a little bit before we start shooting. Have you guys got some Bud Lights we could drink?
Ah, get the f out of here.
Firearms and alcohol and Denver mixed.
Do you feel like Bud Light goofed up big time with some of their recent advertising?
Hell yeah. I mean, I ain't never been in a bar and seen a freaking transgender man sipping beer, drinking beer, you know what I mean? When I was in 4th grade, they took us on a field trip to a place called Camp Explorer, and we'd shoot bows and guns when we were in 4th grade with our teachers, dude, shooting guns. Who's gonna shoot first? I got this ready. Right here. Yep. You ready to go?
I was a country boy, now I'm a country king. This year I'm serving fans, last year I was serving fiends. Now I'm living dreams, bitch get out my way. I ain't trying to see no mic unless I'm getting paid.
There it is.
Country king.
Do you feel like this part of the country has been forgotten about a little bit, or is underrepresented?
I would agree. In all fairness, I feel like the state of Franklin would have been a cool idea if that ever stayed into history. I think
The state of Franklin?
Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin.
They about in the 1800s, so they tried to establish the state of Franklin instead of the state of Tennessee, and it basically just incorporated the entire Appalachian mountain chain as one state. So I think that would be interesting. I mean, Tennessee's an okay state. We've got a decent state government. It's been all right. Could be do better.
Do you feel like you're represented under the Biden administration?
Well, no, not really. I mean, food prices, gas prices, unemployment, the debacle that is the southern border, the things they're doing in our educational system to our children, none of it's good. I've had some personal experiences in some of that. I went down to the southern border. I was on a border task force, I'll just leave it at that. Went down there and partnered with Texas, DPS and National Guard and did some work, and I saw your video on it. It's a disaster down there, you know as well as I do. We captured 2,300 people in 19 days and 4-mile stretch of border, and I would say about 85% was military age males. And out of that 2,300 after their process, 750-ish were already convicted pedophiles, rapists, child molesters inside the United States.
Because Trump said a controversial statement that they're not sending us their best, they're sending us their criminals, their rapists. But from 1/3 of the people you got, you'd say are on that category.
1/3 just via paperwork. Not everybody, there was good folks down there. I really didn't see that many women and children. I saw a couple groups, at least the shift I worked from 05 till noon, about lunchtime, but it's all military age males.
Are you proud to be an American?
Of course.
And do you feel like we're losing that in this country?
Sadly, yeah. There's still a good core of people that are happy to be here, happy to be left alone. That's the big thing. Everybody just wants to be left alone.
People just want to be left alone and allowed to have guns down their jeans, huh? Akimbo! This is my message to Joe Biden. You come try here, come to my property, man.
Got lady in a small town.
Joe Byron.
Yeah, yeah!
In these videos, I love meeting absolute characters. This next scene, we get to go to Kurt Dog's house, and this guy is an Appalachian legend.
We're in Kingsport, Tennessee. Beautiful slice of paradise in Northeast Tennessee. This is no place like home. I've been a lot of places, and you know how birds and stuff navigate through magnetism of the earth? Well, my magnetism feels right here.
So I hear you're somewhat of a genius. By day, what do you do? What's your profession?
Right now, I actually work for the U.S. Army, making explosives at the Holston Defense.
You must be damn good if they let you in with all your tattoos.
Well, you know, with a degree and a great work history, the possibilities are endless. That's the big house where me and the wife live. And the kids. You see a lot of overgrown trucks and weeds around here. This is a Jeep that I was just given. We're gonna basically turn it into.
Was that a birthday gift or a Christmas gift?
Just a random, like I need it out of my area. It's got a good motor.
What goes down in here?
That's just the farmhouse. When we have little shindigs like we do today, people go in there. We got couches, sit, lounge, hang out.
This is honestly the dream, is to have a lot of land, peace and quiet. This is a place that the crickets chirp at night, the stars come out.
This is the result of deciding to make a lot of good choices along the way. Probably a little later than most. About 27, I got my head out of my rear and worked, went back to college, got my degree. What up, Caleb?
It seems like in these parts, having a gun on you is like having underwear on you.
Everywhere I go when I'm not going to work.
Do you feel like this part of the country is overlooked or underrepresented?
Underrepresented in a positive light. I feel like a lot of the focus is on the negative because there's not a whole lot here going on except for, you got Music City over in Nashville and all that. This small area, you just assume that it's a bunch of dumb rednecks.
I've never been mudded properly before in my life.
Properly?
So, yeah.
You'll probably get it done today.
Oh yeah, definitely here today.
Guys, as we're waiting to heat things up, I should let you know about this. I'm creating the largest gang in in America. Big dogs gotta eat. If you want to join the gang, buy a shirt, TommyGMcGee.com. I have you covered.
Here's another thing about this area. We are superbly globally relevant, as in Eastman makes products that are used all over the world. All the plastics, all the bottles and stuff like that, they make the polymers that they use to do that. They had a big contract with Coca-Cola for years, and Kodak.
There's a lot of people out there that make America run, and we're trying to forget about them a little bit.
They don't think about the boots on the ground kind of people, you know?
Boots on the ground, that's one of the slogans of the channel.
I was getting into Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge, that is where they refined the uranium for Fat Man and Little Boy. The bombs that were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Oh, that was
made in this area. Like Oak Ridge, they built an entire city that was, nobody came in or out, but they did the thing there. They made the explosive ordnance that went into that.
Yeah. Who wants to show the city boy like me how it's done?
Hop in the truck. Hop in the truck. I might need to do a little carb tuning.
Bitch, I'ma bounce back. I got a chef full of tools and a whole lot of parts in the frame and it's out back. I'ma build me a truck and no doubt that. Really building shit up on the scene. Bald head, look like Mr. Clean. Rolling super swappers, I'm the king. Rolling, we ain't off a beam.
I've seen some Confederate symbology around here.
Yeah.
It means something different to people. What does it mean to people?
Going all the way back to then, the North kind of controls everything, and South wanted to run their own thing. This slavery thing is terrible, awful. Should have been thrown away a long time ago, but this area shouldn't be governed by them as harshly, because they profit while we make the stuff,
Looks like you went hog hunting recently, huh? That's bull. No, I'm talking about hog hunting.
He's actually right.
All right, folks, we went on quite a journey, and the music that you've heard throughout this video is all this guy right here. A couple guys back here too, but the link is in the description. Blow this guy up. Comment Big Dogs Gotta Eat. Thank you for the hospitality.
Man.
Any final thoughts you got?
Man, I just appreciate you coming out here and showing love to our people, man. We got good people and you're good people too, so it's good to get y'all out here and turn up, do a little yee shit. Yee! Guys, the world's a beautiful place. The media is gonna try and tell you it's not, but you can go anywhere to anyone. There's good people. They're trying to breed separation, but when you travel the country, you travel the world, people are friendly, people are wonderful, people are kind, and I experienced that here in East Tennessee and Appalachia. Love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Peace. Y'all have a good one.
It's dangerous, cuz keep your blick on you at all times.
When I held my first gun, it was my gun, I was 10.
Hello folks, I'm Tommy G. Today, we're interviewing the hardest white boy in America.
I know what the going on, we in the loop, man. CTS Ballet here, live in the flesh, man.
Free my valet pork and shooting on the man. We work for chore to catch a speed. I gotta get it, so I ain't trying to work my part. We hit they hood and blew it up in that black George. They say we done took it too far.
Okay, how about right here? From the back. Wow, thank you. Thank you.
I've always had sort of an intrigue with white boys that can thrive in the hood. Given my safe suburban upbringing, my massive consumption of gangster rap music as a youth, and my exposure to a plethora of dorky whites, including myself, it just blows my mind when I see a fellow white boy out running the block. Born in one of America's most dangerous cities, St. Louis, Missouri, CTS Lil Wick is quite possibly the most gangster white boy that the internet has ever seen. From catching a body and beating the case, to getting his door kicked in by the FBI, to being that one white boy surrounded by a squad full of black guys, Wick is undoubtedly one of the most interesting underground rappers on the scene today. As fate would have it, when we met up with Wick, it was the day of his 20th birthday. So not only did I want to get to know him and his story, but I also wanted to make it an epic and memorable birthday for him. And in doing so, it's possible that I had a clown pull up to the hood. But more on that later. For context, this is a kid that many people wrote off and said he was going to prison for life for first-degree murder. If you stayed to the end of the episode, you'll be among the first to hear how he managed to beat his case and get out of jail in only 15 months. This, folks, is the story of CTS Lil Wick.
So we're going to St. Louis. You might ask why. Well, the last 2 years, it's been visiting the most dangerous city in America. Right now, it's only number 2, so we really can't pull that title off. But why we're going to St. Louis? Our friend CTS Lil Wick, you might remember him from this video.
Everybody got the same 24 hours. You just gotta use it. You just gotta that motherfucker wisely.
Since 2 years ago when we seen him, he's had a lot happen. He's launched a lot of rap music. He's beat a murder case.
On August 26, 2022, St. Louis police responded to reports about a shooting. When police arrived on the scene, they discovered a wrecked white Jeep and a man injured. He was pronounced dead at the scene. He was identified as 42-year-old Joseph Shaw. A man was arrested and charged. He was identified as 18-year-old Michael Henderson, more commonly known as CTS Lil Wick. He is currently in jail and is held on no bond on a first-degree murder charge and armed criminal action.
Self-defense, the lawyer got him off, good to go. But it's a special occasion tomorrow. It is his birthday, and we're gonna make it one that he remembers. We have some tricks up our sleeve. So let's get started. And also, shout out my guy Gary Webb. I don't know if you trust the government. I don't. He didn't. Shout out my white boy Gary. But we're gonna tap in with a different white boy tomorrow. CTS Lil Wick. Let's get it. Folks, it's not every day you turn 20 years old. So we're gonna get some presents for Michael. I hope we can cheer up his birthday. We got some really good ideas we think he's gonna be enthusiastic about. You're at 24. Yeah. So we got first part of the gift, bundling, Frank's. Now we have to get some wrapping paper and or gift bags. We got a real gift for him because of course it is his birthday. We do want to do a funny gift as well.
So y'all working?
Yes sir, we are.
What y'all got going today?
My baby mama's birthday, so we're getting a lot of hot dogs right now.
Y'all finna give your baby mama 20 hot dogs.
Yeah, well my first baby mama 20 hot dogs, my second baby mama I haven't figured it out yet. I'm gonna write a note and say, sorry about the hot dogs, it was Keegan's idea. And then give him some birthday wishes. All jokes aside, this is a guy that I see a lot of potential in. He's doing things smart, he's rolling the right way, he has a great story, and he's an interesting person. I genuinely am happy to see him and wish him a happy birthday. The f is that? Or is that just a f***ed up piece of the road? There's a God damn it.
What's cracking, Tommy G?
What's up, what's up?
What's the word?
How's it going?
Yeah, niggas on CTS for real. I'm CTS Lil Road.
Nice to meet you. Which one of you is CTS Lil Wick?
I'm on the way. He on his way, man.
Yeah, you know who the f***
How many of you guys know CTS Lil Wick?
All of us. Like y'all know.
What's the 411 on the guy? What can you tell us about it?
Yeah, I love Lil Wick.
Let's show what's up with it, man.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, bro.
You got your birthday accessories on you right now.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
And a fresh white tee.
Man, yeah.
How often you get a new white tee?
Shit, about every 2 days. Shit, every day I wear a white tee.
Yeah, hey,
Let me get that.
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. Hey, did you see what she just did?
Trash up.
That's what I'm talking about. Because one day we might have an environment that's all f***ed up. You guys know he's 20 today?
Wow.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, man.
What's going through your head today?
Man, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, bro.
What is this, R.I.P. Jody?
R.I.P. Jody Breeze.
Who's Jody Breeze?
That's my big brother. He passed away when I was probably like 12, 13 years old. He passed away.
Okay, and who was he to you?
Like my big brother shit. I used to look up to him.
Tell me what's on your forearm here too.
Money over. I was just young on some shit like.
Do you still feel that way?
Yeah, I feel that way. But every female, every woman ain't a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
What if I told you that if you find the right woman, that she'll actually help you make a lot of money?
For sure. And that's true, I believe that.
So what does this area mean to you? Why'd you bring us here?
Shit, I brought y'all here cause shit, this where I grew up at. This where I jumped off the porch at. This why, this where I did a lot of shit at. Goddamn me. I lost people over here. Shit. This the hood right here, this CTS. This where all this shit started. Bro, them locked up and shit. So, everybody ain't out here right now, but shit. Yeah, this CTS right here at Curtoy Street, right there.
And what does that mean to you, CTS?
CTS is Curtoy's Trap Store. They try to say it mean Curtoy's Discriminate Gang, but it really don't mean Curtoy's Discriminate Gang. It's just,
Discriminate Gang?
Curtoy's to Scrimmer. Like
to Scrimmer.
Scrimmer, that street over there. That's what the police was trying to say it means. Yeah, that's Curtoy's right there.
Curtoy's Trap Stars.
Yeah, that's what it really stands for. That was the first name.
When St. Louis people say here and there, I know they're from St. Louis.
You said strawberry.
All your money over here. Come on over. Pull up, you can just drive through her how you want to.
And K over there.
Her and there. Are these some CTS guys?
Yeah, that's little bro right there.
In St. Louis, you always gotta keep your head on a swivel, I feel like. Can I confess that I had a little bit of fright on my way here?
Well,
every time I pull up into St. Louis, I'm like, oh God, here we go.
You be alright.
Good to meet you, I'm Tommy. Can you explain what the gun laws are in St. Louis?
But the last time I checked the gun laws, it was open carry for any age. Like, any age. I know if you a minor, they can take your gun, but if you get caught with a gun, it's clean and you a minor, they just gonna take that motherfucker. Like, anybody can carry a gun. I got caught with a gun when I was 13 years old, and they just took that motherfucker. Like, it was clean. They ran the VIN number on that motherfucker. It was clean. I was riding down this street right here. I was riding down Broadway. I was in the car with a female. I'm in the car with a female. She trying to show off and stuff. She driving. So she get in the middle lane. She start going around cars and stuff. Goddamn me. She go around the cars. The police jump behind us. They instantly flick the lights on us. I'm like, damn. I'm in the back seat, mind you. I'm in the back seat. Her sister in the front passenger seat. I'm like, you gotta take them. You know, this a high-speed city. St. Louis, we known for high speed, so it ain't crazy for me to say you gotta high speed them. So I'm telling her, like, you gotta take them. You gotta take them. She like, nah, we good, boy, we good. So she pull over. Goddamn me, I try to stuff the 10 mil under the seat a little bit. Fat ass Glock 20 10 mil, I try to stuff that under the seat. He walk up to the car, he get to putting the flashlight. He like, oh yeah, step out. They instantly see the gun, make me step out, grab the gun. I'm like, damn, that's what y'all on? I'm like, man, this my daddy gun, bro. This my daddy gun. They like, it's in your daddy name? I'm like, I don't know shit. When I held my first gun, I was probably like 9. But when I held my first gun, it was my gun, I was 10.
What did your parents think about that?
My people say no, I had a gun. I had to keep that shit a secret. I'm an OG out here. I'm a triple OG. Even the females, they be like, when I was just 19. You know, I was just 19 a day ago, so ain't nobody called me 20 yet. They be like, boy, you 19, you a kid, you a baby. I'm like, girl, I show you baby shit. I'm a grown ass man, let me tell you something. But yeah, I've been on old head shit for as long as I can remember, for real.
Does it blow your guys' mind that a 20-year-old is an OG around here?
Why you say that?
Isn't that young? I thought OG was like.
I had OG rank at 15.
He did what he had to do.
It ain't about no strike. He just carry himself, and everybody respect him.
Man, these badass little kids pull up like, hey, this CTS Wick. I'm like, what's up? What's up with y'all? They in the car. I'm like, who? This y'all mama car? They're like, no, this ain't our mama car. I'm just like, go put that motherfucker up, man. Stay out the streets, kids. Stay in school.
Music, man.
You think it's a good idea to stay in school?
For sure. I wish I would have stayed in school.
When did you drop out?
9th grade.
Freshman year?
Freshman year.
What made you make the decision when you were in 9th grade to drop out?
I mean, I ain't had no ride there on some shit, but I'm not gonna sit here and use that as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say I got tired of that shit, and it was for some female, for real.
So, where were your parents in the picture?
I ain't trying to really talk on my peoples on this interview and shit, but you know my peoples was on drugs and shit like that, you know?
So they weren't really in the right mind state to step in and say anything about it?
Yeah, shit wasn't regular at home always, you know?
We got a little just something for you.
Good, it's the right one.
The old armpit carry, huh?
Yeah,
what do you call this technique, dude?
It's the underarm. Underarm. I already know for legend. Don't point the gun at the camera.
Yep.
I already know.
So, here you go. So, certified big dog, I feel like it's only right you get a big dog's gotta eat sweatshirt.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that motherfucking raw.
We didn't give Wick the bag of glizzies as a present, but later in this episode, we may give it to somebody else. Someone toting pipes, and things get chaotic.
I wish you happiness and success for you in your life. Keep your foot on the gas with your rap. I feel like you're poised to make big moves right now. Keep on making moves.
For sure.
Happy birthday. And then we got one last little bonus item for you in there. You ever seen one of these before?
No. Platinum card.
This is like the new shit on the street.
The H word. The H word pass. The honky word, like I can say honky. Man, I've been saying honky, man. You can say it, you want to say it?
Authorized by the National Honky Association. H word.
Like this is something that, like in a special circumstance, you might need to say it. Right. I mean, you never know what's gonna come up. Like, let's say you're at McDonald's and they short you some fries and it's a white person working. Give me my fries, honky. You know what I mean?
Straight up. All right.
So I feel like this card is the secret to healing race relations in America. If more people feel empowered to say the H word, I feel like we can come together as one.
Tell them the truth. Like, think about how many years they had to just, they just throw that M-bomb out there.
So St. Louis got the pass, but if you don't got one at your hometown, order it at TommyGMickey.com. They'll come to your mailbox. You'll be able to say the word. I know it's going to take a big weight off your chest. Say it with some spice in that voice. You know what I mean?
Honky. Dude, you know what the it stand for, kid.
I'm on the block with my honkies right now.
Man, like, hey, look, listen. It's T-shirt gang. You on the block with T-shirt gang and the members. You're
T-shirt gang. Where's
T-shirt
yours?
gang.
Where's yours?
I don't got one on. That's the point. You get put on. Yeah.
In an artistic way, or like what kind of way will you get put on a T-shirt?
Picture. R.I.P.
That sounds aggressive.
It's very aggressive. You in St. Louis.
Should I take mine off, or am I okay to wear a T-shirt?
Take yours off. Take your shit off. Flex. Yeah.
No T-shirts no more.
Ain't no T-shirts, man.
Including women. No more T-shirts.
None of that.
New box, yeah, we just whopped they ass. Caught another goofy gang, hopped out, you know we popped his ass. I don't duck my tops and shit, so why the fuck I got a mask? Only time I wear it is on his head when we pop his gas.
Your birthday today, Drew?
July 18th. Birthday, man.
T-Bone.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
July 18th, right here all day long.
He's verified. What are your birthday plans so far?
I don't know yet, man. I'm supposed to be drinking. Doctor's order not to drink, but the day my birthday, them doctor.
The doctor said don't drink,
man. He say, damn doctor, man. We getting drunk as a motherfucker today, man. My mood can get real easy. Put this motherfucker in the freezer in 3 damn minutes. Come on. With the Alizé? Yeah. Oh, man. Unc ready to hump some. Unc ready to get it.
I know a lot of niggas his age that boo-boo on themselves. Or diapers and shit.
Man, he out here. He out here.
It don't scare me because I know it's gonna happen. I feel blessed if I make
I'm ready to be an old ass man. I'm ready to be an old ass man riding in my laid back.
I'm ready to tell all the young niggas how it was back when we was young.
Youngster, I'm trying to tell you, youngster, you don't want to do this. You gotta turn your life around while you still got a chance. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be on that type of time.
You said you hope you make it to be an old head.
No, I said I feel blessed if I do. Like I wouldn't even be like I'd be satisfied for real.
For sure.
Like all that. Oh, I can't walk. My back hurt. I'm alive.
Oh,
shit.
Man, I'm alive.
For real. People don't make it to get old for real too much here. Not now.
No, for real though.
But what is it like being the only white guy in the area?
I ain't the only white guy in the area. All the white boys around here, they look up to me, man. Like that's why I'm trying to do different. I'm trying to do better. Mind you, I'm still in St. Louis, bro. So I still gotta move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put a better image for all the kids around here.
Like I guess was it a strength or a weakness being white growing up? Like
it was both. I ain't gonna say it really wasn't a strength. It was more of like it was never a weakness because I was never weak. It didn't make me weak, but it made them look at me like I was weak. You feel what I'm saying? Like oh, he a white boy, he ain't on that. Not just always who I was, shit. Shit spoke for itself. Action spoke for itself.
Bro, a loving, kind person, bro.
I feel like that's a good way
outside of what everybody else think about him, bro. Man, that man got the biggest heart, you know what I'm saying?
But if I don't like your ass, I don't like might be on Fox 2 News somewhere. Nah, let me stop.
Outside of the stupidity that people think they know about him, motherfucker, but that's not true. My man trying to go somewhere and do something with his life.
Man, look, all y'all be on the internet looking at them documentaries and shit and all these videos and shit like, damn, he just don't give a f. He a bad person. He this, he that, he that. He hood trash and whatever else y'all want to call him. Y'all don't know what the f y'all talking about. Y'all ain't never sat down and had no conversation with me. Y'all don't know me.
I'm out the window with this drink. I do my bop like Kodak. I put the dick deep in your bitch. Now you can't get your hoe back. Just hit the gun, show cop that sick. Now where that 34 way.
What's up with it, man? What's up, bro? Right here, bro, right here, man. How you doing? Yeah. Damn, bro, gotta drink that water, man. When it get hot outside, bro, you gotta drink that water.
The mustache, you know, throws people off. The mustache is back right now, folks. If you want to be a real man right now and you don't have a mustache, then what the f are you doing with your life? I'm swear to God, take 1 or 2 weeks, grow out a mustache, you get stronger. What?
Chunk it up, you don't eat ass. Look out. Don't you be eating your woman booty.
I can't talk about all of it.
Right,
Let me just say, I do it.
I ain't gonna fake it, man. Do the wrong. I eat my booty, toes, whatever it gotta be. Shit.
St. Louis, man. St. Louis off the deck.
That's right. You know, man, we in the trenches, man. Tell them what.
On Broadway right now, motherfucker. What's going on, man? Who y'all is?
CTS Tommy.
Okay, CTS. All right. Y'all keep on doing y'all thing. St. Louis in the building.
Yeah. What's the craziest white boy shit you've ever seen in your life?
I seen somebody up on a white dude, right? They pointed a gun at him, right? And the white dude just kept walking up like he didn't give no f. I don't think it was because, I think it was the drugs.
So was it bravery or stupidity?
Definitely stupidity.
If someone upped a gun on me, I would be like, this is what I would do. Ready? But don't actually pull it, but just pretend with your hands without anything. Mom, come pick me up. Mom. Is that a good, would that be?
No, because as soon as your hand would have hit your pocket, they would have pulled it.
Oh, shit. Okay, how about this? Ready? I'll try one more time. Go again. Whoa, what's that over there?
That could potentially work. If my ain't planning on killing you, then yeah, it probably work. You run and they just gonna chase you.
It's cool to see how respected Wick is in his neighborhood. Like, people genuinely like the guy, had nice things to say about him. He seems like a kid that came up from a f***ed up environment, f***ed up home, but he has pretty good moral compass. It's encouraging when you see guys with their head on straight that have some strategy in how they move. Now we're going on to phase 2 of the plan. He hired a clown that I believe is a clown for children. Picture this in your head. You invite a clown to the hood. I'm hoping the clown is not afraid to get out of his car, because I think we're in for a fun day with him.
Larry the Clown pulled up to impress Wick and his friends, and after taking one look at him, I knew this was going to be either really good or really bad. Here's what happened next.
Okay, so I got a good surprise for you, I'm hoping. Do you notice anything about your surroundings?
I mean, not for real. I don't know who is that. But I guess people are here. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, you do magic tricks? I am doing magic tricks though, yes.
Hold on, let me see.
I'm gonna start them soon.
We're excited, Larry. I didn't even tell them who you were. It was a total surprise.
I don't even know who I am.
Me either. Have you ever been at a clown performance before?
Nah, this is gonna be. It's not a clown today. I'm gonna share the audience.
What the fuck?
Shit, it's hella random. It's hella funny. It's hella funny.
I think he's a little funky.
What you mean?
Would you say he's a sketchy?
Happy birthday, Wick. Yeah. Is that right? All right. If you could help me take off my gloves, we can start the show. Well, on this one, big video moment coming up. And then this one. I never know when the magic could begin. I think that, hold on, just keep pulling. Pull on it, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Now we're ready to begin my hand's in there. Hold on one sec, Wick. Just pull that finger if you will. Thank you so much, thank you. Not so strong. Okay, Wick, look up. Okay, give him a hand. All right. Wick, happy birthday. I'm gonna start off with the very special, disappearing red handkerchief. Come on over, Tom. Don't be afraid. Stay right here. I'm going to place it inside this hand. Nothing in my hand, nothing up my sleeve, very little up here. Watch carefully. Is it going inside the hand? Is it going all the way inside the hand? Everyone say the magic words. How about vanish now? Vanish now. It is gone. It's in the sleeve. Who will check for me? Yes, sir. Look inside the sleeve. Do you see a red handkerchief? No. It isn't in there. Good eyesight. Hold up one hand like this, sir. Oh! I thought it was in my sleeve, but it turns out to be in the amazing, the astounding, magnificent Wick sleeve. Give Wick a hand. Unbelievable power.
As Larry was going through his magical tricks, he grabbed a clip of the gun that Wanky G had in his bag. Wanting to avoid a near-death experience, I told Larry, please don't do that.
I just want to get some money. I think there's some floating right there, and no. Okay, how about right here? From the back. Wow, thank you. Thank you. That's weird. Let's look.
Do that again.
Hold on. See it? I'm gonna place it in here. No, he's got one right here by his elbow. Hold on one second. All right. What? Who's got the long hair here? Wiki G. Who is it? Oh, yeah. Wiki G. Hold on. Let me place that right. Okay, there's one. Anyway, let me just get this for a second. I just want to wipe that. Thank you. All right. Anyone else have? Oh, hold on. This is another place. The handbag.
Yeah, well, he's stealing everybody change.
I'm gonna do a hard one.
I got change right here.
I am to change.
Okay.
All right.
Quarter.
Okay, let's put away
50 cent coin. He ain't take my
automatic
change.
weapons. All right. Anyway, check this out. I'm putting this one in through the bottom.
Are there any holes in the bottom?
No.
No way. Ready and way. Excuse me. We're gonna take this one. We're gonna pull it through my entire body. I will need 2 assistants. Okay, Wick is gonna help me.
Go ahead.
And who else wants to pull the rope through the body? I can't really have you holding the...
You know I'm gonna do it.
I know, but you won't see it if you're doing it, right? I'm just letting you know. All right.
But my game, we do it. We do it.
I know.
We do it.
Do it. I'm going to give the other end to Wick. Hold on to that. Okay. Now, good. Stay in close. Winky G and Wick are gonna pull the rope through my body when I count to 3. How about if we pull the rope when I count to 3? Now. You're both pulling the rope through my body. That means that you'll be pulling, let's move over just a little bit. You'll be pulling this way, through the body, this separate 2. Are you ready? On 3, get this on video. Ready? 1, 2, 3, pull the rope, boom! They did it, give them a hand, good job. Folks, thank you, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it.
Larry, thank you. Hey, one last question about the clown. If you had to rank them out of 10, 1 being the worst clown, 10.
Being a clown, like he was being a clown.
He was trying to do magic tricks.
He's probably on the phone with 911 right now. He might be a clown, but he's not a snitch.
Yeah.
On that note, folks, let's continue this journey.
Came home, got straight to it, bitch. I missed to make it happen. I made it Georgia cool, but I prefer the Chrysler or the Magnum. Thought shit was sweet till we jumped out this bitch and body bag.
This is a St. Louis classic right here?
Yeah, that's St. Louis shit.
Won't find this nowhere else.
Ooh, that's good thin crust. You can already tell just by the crispiness on the side here. Let's see how you pull it apart, okay?
That's that good shit.
A good little crisp to it.
Keep the bucket's good though, you like it.
I like thin crust like that.
Yeah.
A couple months after we filmed the 2022 St. Louis video, Wick was riding around his hood on a motorbike. Suddenly, a man in a white Jeep pulled up and began aggressively shouting at Wick and his friends. As the situation escalated, the man in the Jeep upped his gun and started opening fire at Wick. Wick, while still driving his bike, drew his gun, returned fire, and landed a headshot on the aggressor. Shortly after, Wick was arrested by police and charged with first-degree murder. He was looking at potentially spending the rest of his life behind bars. After over a year of fighting his case, the jury found Wick not guilty by reason of self-defense, and this gave him the opportunity to pursue his rap career as a free man.
Okay, so I want to cover a little bit of your story on camera. I want to cover, you just beat a case. You went viral for a case. Everyone said you were going away for first degree, then bam, you're back out on the streets.
Right.
Tell the people what happened.
Man, pretty much, man. I had to protect myself, shit. I wasn't even on no bullshit that day. He was in the car, goddamn me, like looking at him. I ain't looking at shit. Motherfucker blick on me. I try to pull off, smoothly pull off. Drive already, like I'm gonna ram you off the road and shit.
He was chasing you down.
Yeah, I pulled off, motherfucker shooting at me and trying to chase me down. What you think I did? Of course. And did what I had to do, shit. Did what I had to do.
Did you think you were going away at all?
I knew I was gonna get locked up, but I knew I was gonna beat my shit too. I knew it was self-defense. I went through this before. I've had to defend myself before when I was a juvenile. I went to juvenile for first degree or something. And I had to defend myself, and I beat that. It was self-defense too.
So when you were sitting in the cell, there was no thought, hey, I might be spending 10, 15, 20 years of my life?
Yeah, I did feel like they was gonna railroad me sometimes just because off the motherfucker I am. They was stereotyping me like a motherfucker. They was bringing up my raps and shit. He a violent person. He CTS. He ballet gang. He this, that. You know, they brought that shit up in court. They brought up my music in trial.
Even though you did the right thing to defend yourself, was it hard to live with taking someone's life?
I mean, bro, like, it ain't really that hard. I didn't lose no sleep over it, but I didn't know dude on some shit, you know? It was some random shit. This wasn't I was spinning on some shit, you know? Motherfucker is not gonna get caught for no shit like that. This wasn't no shit like that.
Anything you gotta say about your lawyer?
Man, that's my boy. Man, everybody calling the lawyer Terry Niehoff, man. It's Terrence Niehoff. Shout out my boy Terrence Niehoff. If y'all wanna beat y'all case, just call Terrence Niehoff. I promise y'all he gonna get y'all together. Everything.
And I knew
he was coming home. It was just a matter of time. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I know he was gonna come right back.
Not for real.
Someone got a gift for Wanky.
You got a gift for Wanky?
Yeah, it's for Wanky.
Hey kid, they say they got a gift for you, man. What's up? I doing some
I was gonna give that to Wick, but I thought after that clown I couldn't do anything more, you know what I mean? I felt bad after that clown.
Have you ever been raided by the FBI? Yeah, me neither. But CTS Lil Wick has. We leave the basketball courts and head to a house where he used to live and shit went down.
Man, that's where the FBI came through. They put a batter ram through that motherfucker.
Well, you live there?
Yeah, I live in that.
Let's talk about this. Was it surrounded by barbed wire when you lived there?
Hell nah. That motherfucker had a gate like that Wolverine right there.
How big was this place? How many bedrooms?
It was a 4-bedroom.
Okay, so nice sized place.
Yeah, it was a 4-bedroom.
Because I remember one place you had, when we interviewed you two years ago, you were like, we had 7 guys in the house, no kitchen.
Yeah, I was just going.
6 niggas sharing the living room, rent was $700.
We ain't have a kitchen in my last house, straight like that.
The landlord didn't make a kitchen?
We had no kitchen. We had no bedroom. Ruined the kitchen. I was just thinking about that when I was on the way here. I'm like, man, I gotta clear that shit up because they think I'm bullshitting or something. Look, right? The house ain't coming no. The house came with a motherfucking kitchen. Obviously, every house come with a kitchen. Goddamn me for everybody that thought I was faking about having a kitchen. No, motherfuckers was supposed to redo the kitchen. They tore the kitchen out, right? My people, you know, like earlier I said, they tore the kitchen out. Goddamn me. Motherfucker ain't never put a new kitchen in. I got out of juvenile, no new kitchen. Never didn't have a kitchen after that.
For how long?
Until we moved up out this motherfucker. Until the FBI came put a bat around.
What happened for the FBI to come in?
Man, a whole bunch of shit. They had a truck all the way up in the yard. They drove that motherfucker through there. Went to the front right there. The big thing to be on top of the truck. They put that motherfucker through the wall. The whole wall fell down. Bricks and shit.
That's why there's a garage, right?
Yeah, that's why they got a garage door right there. We ain't put the garage door right there. That motherfucker broke. They condemned that motherfucker. After that, I was homeless for like 6 months.
Where'd you live when you were homeless?
Shit, I was bouncing from bruh house to a house, to back to my house, to bruh house. You know? And they came in this motherfucker, bruh. They said, the warrant said they was looking for stolen cars. They said they was looking for stolen guns, stolen credit cards, all that shit. Like pretty much shit, you know, shit motherfucker be stealing this shit.
And there was some rumor going around that you killed your stepdad?
Yeah, they tried to say I killed my stepdaddy. I never even had a stepdaddy. Like, never had no fucking stepdaddy. I don't know where the I got this shit from. Like, what the y'all be making up in y'all head? Like,
what do you got dropping next?
Shit, I got a song from the drop today at 6:30. Goddamn me, it's that 15 months. Make sure y'all go tap in.
And that refers to the 15 months you served for your...
Yup. 15 months. I'm gonna drop a mixtape too called 15 months. Shit, they was treating us wrong in that motherfucker. Shit, St. Louis City Justice Center, motherfucker. They had us locked down like countless days and shit, not letting us out. And mind you, this ain't the hoe I'm talking about. I'm talking about this regular general population. They got us locked down 23 hours. They let us out an hour a day, if even that. 9 times out of 10, we probably don't get wrecked.
Did you exercise much in jail?
I was exercising at first. Shit, I went to the hole, lost weight. You know, they ain't got no commissary in the hole. So I stopped doing this shit. I ain't have enough energy for that shit in the hole.
What'd you get sent to the hole for?
Fight.
Have you guys ever accidentally upped a blick on just a random grandma driving by?
Yeah, plenty of times.
Can you understand for the grandma how that might be kind of terrifying?
Motherfucking did it to me. I'd have been riding down the block.
How much scarier does it get at night around here?
Scary? Watch everything. Every cut. Listen to everything. Goddamn me.
I feel like motherfuckers love bouncing their ass at
especially if you
though.
solo.
When does the majority of the violence happen? Is there a certain time window?
It really ain't no time window. That shit all through the daytime, all through the night. For all the kids out here, don't look up to us. Don't want to be like us. Grow up.
Stay out lit ass.
Stay in school. Keep playing y'all sports. Stay positive. Do what you gonna do. If you draw, you paint, rap, sing,
whatever you
dance,
do.
whatever
Find
you do.
some other than this shit. Goddamn me, this shit ain't about nothing.
Ain't about nothing.
So if it's not nothing, why are you doing it?
Shit, cause now we done put ourselves in this shit. It ain't that easy to
If
get
your
out.
circumstances
now we
like
gotta
ours,
carry a gun. I'm trying to get
just
out.
stay alive out here. It's survival of the fittest.
I'm finna get out the street. As soon as I get some paint out the street.
All right, guys. I got Wick's link in the description. Blow up his music. Comment Big Dog's Gotta Eat. Show him some love.
Dog gotta eat.
Bump his shit. Any final thoughts you got, brother?
Man, free the Parkers. We is the Parkers, man. Free T4, free Boogie, man. They on the way.
I had a good time with you guys today.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for having me in St. Louis. You made a potentially sketchy situation feel as safe as it could possibly be. Here, me and you too,
Real
brother.
deal.
Hey, good shit, guys. Keep dropping music. Stay safe. I like the way you're rolling.
I'll look out for 1 minute only and see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Let's do 1 minute. Oh my God. Hey, Lordy, Lord. Easy, Tucker, not too fast, not too fast. Okay, holy shit, are you serious?
You know, Tommy, this is what we do every day.
It's a dangerous trend known as throughway swimming. It's when cars drive recklessly on highways, causing near misses or weaving through lanes.
Do you feel like you're a danger to society?
No.
How worried are you about being caught by the police?
Not worried at all. My name is AJ and I strike cars for this. We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just now?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago. I'm a crazy driver and do not try to replicate what I do. It's dangerous, it could cause injury or death. Follow the street laws.
Last year we dropped an explosive documentary with Squeeze Benz and the swim team, and this video peeked behind the curtain on New York's underground car culture. But as I've learned more, I can say that we have barely scratched the surface. So today, we bring you back into the world of New York's Most Wanted, and what you are about to see is fueled by speed, theft, and daredevil behavior. We meet drivers like License, who weaves through city traffic at triple-digit speeds. We meet car thieves who minutes before evaded police, and they show up to their interview with us in a freshly stolen Hellcat. And from the chop shops to the shady exotic car rental dealers, we meet the players who are connected in this high-stakes underground scene. At great danger, we buckled up and brought you inside this world. But warning, this documentary is for educational purposes only. What you're about to see is dangerous, illegal, and at times life-threatening. Viewer discretion is advised. All right, guys, just got to LaGuardia, New York. We're diving back into the world of Most Wanted drivers. And you might be asking, why are you doing this video again? Guys, I learned that we just hit the tip of the iceberg last time, but there's way more to dive into. Not only have new characters emerged that are just as legendary, reckless, and dangerous. Oh my God. But there's also this structure that we never got to see in the first episode that I really want to dive into. How are these guys getting access to Lamborghinis and BMWs and high-level foreign cars? These guys are living outlaws, going on police chases on sometimes a daily basis and getting away. How? So we're gonna get into that and much, much more. Folks, this is the return of New York's Most Wanted drivers. Let's get into it. M-Box, a New York man and rapper, said to sit tight that he was gonna pull up with a posse and pick us up from the airport. Here's what happened next. Never been picked up at the airport like this before, not sure exactly what to expect, but they said they got something really special for us. So it feels like some Batman shit. This just feels like a place where anything can go down.
Prada did it.
Holy shit. BMW, Porsche, Lamborghini. We got BMWs here. We got another BMW here. And a BMW there. These boys came ready to rumble.
Pull over, take the tracker out the whip. Range Rover Sport, I'm on the Jackie doing tricks. What's the next bar? I can't even remember it.
Keep swimming, got the paddles in the ship. I'ma keep rapping, but I dabble with the skits.
M-Box is kind of the face of the striker music, the striker culture. If you don't know what a striker is, what can you tell them, M-Box?
Well, a striker's a stolen car, a hottie, whatever you want to call it. Remember, Tommy is a white man. Okay. Tommy's white, don't forget.
You should know that your music is made at a lot of places, but my friend Felix, who's currently probably in the West Coast stealing cars, is listening to your music a lot.
That's great to hear.
A man from Queens is accused of committing several traffic violations in Newark. It happened along Market and Broad Streets back on April 11th.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we address what's going on with Squeeze Benz right now?
We were going crazy. Everything was, everything was going swell. Had a lot of crazy collabs. Obviously, we did the video with Tommy, and that blew the f up. That drew a lot of unwanted attention on us. We basically had to kind of shut the operation down for a few months. He's laying low right now, not really kind of taking a step back from everything, and he's not really going to be involved in cutting up or driving anymore, just because we can't really let anything happen. We got to be safe.
It seemed no one could give us a straight answer about Squeeze Benz. Many on the internet claim he's locked up somewhere on the East Coast. Others, including his team, say he's just laying low, waiting for the heat around him to die down. But either way, there has been no sign of him in months, which only fuels further speculation. We're pulling up to a little rental spot that people go to, and we're gonna meet some of the drivers in this game. Tell people who you are and what you do.
I'm licensed. I love to drive.
What would you say your specialty is? Like, is it fast? Is it cutting up? Like, how do you?
Heavy traffic.
How risky would you say that is?
Not as risky as going high speeds.
Have you ever crashed before?
One time where my boy rear-ended me.
So, 2 drivers crashed.
Yeah, basically.
I've heard there's cover-ups going on. Some people don't want to show how dangerous this really is or how it can damage other people. Can you speak to that? Folks, I think it's really important to speak on the covering up of crashes that's rampant across this driver community, because some of the drivers in this space with the biggest followings are doing this, and it gives the false impression that this is a relatively risk-free activity rather than something that is an extreme danger to innocent people.
I mean, they cover up their crashes to maintain like a good image about themselves, and it's bad. Like, you see me, I just post whatever, I don't care, I post my underclass. They don't do that.
You are arguably the face of the drivers right now. I think there's not even a close second right now, would you say?
Correct.
How is that? Like, you feel like you're kind of the king of the space?
In some way, yeah.
What motivates you to do this?
Traffic.
You just hate traffic?
I hate traffic. You like traffic?
No, I don't. How worried are you about being caught by the police?
Not worried at all.
Do you think they have their eye on you?
I'm pretty sure they do, but whatever happens, happens. I don't think I'll ever get caught, and if I do, it is what it is.
Is there an amount of jail time that would scare you away from doing this?
Lifetime.
How are you getting access to all these kind of crazy cars?
Family, network, friends.
So these are your cars?
Yes, sir. We have a GT3 RS, we have an M3 CS, I have an individual spec that I took like months to build, a Voodoo Blue M3, and then we have a Cullinan, we have a Huracan, we have track tops, we have the biggest fleet in New York, one of the biggest fleet in New York.
Let me ask the question I think is on everyone's mind.
Yes, sir.
What makes it worth it to rent to guys like License? Guys that are going to be driving crazy, guys that might do illegal criminal shit in the car?
It's kind of networking, right? You have people like License that come through, people that we already know. We know that they're responsible. If anything happens, they will pay up for it. They do market with our vehicles. We do get clientele from them, but we do vet out the clientele with a background check and whatnot.
So you don't care if someone takes a $450,000 car, drives it like crazy, drifts?
Swerves. Of course I care. I mean, we keep it to a certain extent, right? Like, if I'm getting alerts after alerts after alerts with trackers, we tell them, hey, like, calm down a little bit. They also respect us too, It's a respect relationship.
Something just does not add up. I mean, how is a 19-year-old with no insurance getting access to exotic cars? And sometimes for free. License claims that the dealers are his friends and they simply like what he's doing. But let's be real, who's handing over cars like this just so their buddy can make social media videos? To me, there is more to the story that we are just not being told. We begin this next day by meeting License at a historical landmark for the New York drivers. Legend has it this is the spot Squeeze Benz and License grew up meeting at before they drove around like maniacs. Hey! What's up, brother? So you had us meet you at a Home Depot of all places.
this is where it all started, right here.
This is important to your journey.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Basically, the first ever death row we ever did, the most popular one was Squeeze, and the very beginning was, in this Home Depot. We all met here, and then we hit the GCP, which is this highway right here.
You know Squeeze Benz?
That's my boy.
How long have you guys been hitting runs together?
Before all the YouTube stuff, before everything, we've known each other for so long. I've known him Squeeze before I've known him back.
Does your mother know you do this stuff?
No.
She doesn't know at all? Your parents have no idea?
Nope.
What do they think you're doing all day?
Work.
They just think, when you talk to them at Thanksgiving, talk to them about work, what do you tell them?
I make money. I'd rather not tell them because I don't want them to worry about me.
Is your dad in your life?
Yes.
What would he say if he knew you were doing this?
He would tell me to stop.
You got a fiance, right?
I'm engaged, yes.
And what does she think about this?
She doesn't know.
Do you feel like you're living a lie with your family not knowing this?
Not really. I'm not lying to them. I'm just not telling them.
This style of high-speed, reckless driving has been gaining popularity amongst New York's younger generations. I wanted to know from the people living here how they felt about it and how it impacted their life. So I sent my guy Keegan to the streets of New York to hear people's opinions.
I think that's not safe.
They gotta chill. Why are you risking people's lives?
I mean, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. Don't hit me if you're in front of me.
It's reckless, bro.
Kids this generation are easily influenced by the things around them, especially on the social media apps that we have.
What do you think drives like young men specifically to drive crazy like that?
Low testosterone. Really, I just think it's an ego thing and wanted to be a little more manly.
If you could speak directly to these guys, what would you say to them?
Slow down.
It's not worth it, bro. You're gonna end up in jail. I'm dead ass.
What do you think the people of New York think about you?
Some hate me, some don't hate me. It all just depends. Like, when I'm walking outside, I've never had a bad interaction. When people notice me and stuff, they take pictures, they tell me they like how I drive. But from the YouTube comments, a lot of people hate me, but I don't give a f***. I'm gonna do this regardless whether people hate it or not.
2 with the F87. Table for 2, my carbone in my section. 1 separate head with my radar detection.
How wanted would you say you are by NYPD?
I'm like the most wanted right now. I've had an incident actually not too long ago where I was walking inside of a gas station and 2 cops was like right there eyeing me and they started like following me around.
You were wearing the shiesty?
Yes, I was wearing the shiesty and I was wearing my Crocs. They started chasing me and I noticed it. I straight booked it into my car. They like moved down there right behind me. I think they noticed me, like they recognized who I was.
The argument on their side, I think they would say like, look, this is a guy a lot of young men follow and look up to. If we let him run the streets, then there's gonna be 50 more, 100 more, many more people that take your place and try to do the same thing. What do you think about your impact and influence on this world?
I do have a heavy impact. I do influence a lot of people and stuff, but I always tell people not to do what I do because not everybody got the will. And, I've seen a lot of crashes that, people get into and stuff, and it's really not, it's not cool. Just because it looks easy and shit, it doesn't mean it's easy, anything can happen.
I'm gonna get in the car with you, but you promise to be careful with me?
I got you.
You got me?
You trust me?
Yeah, I trust you. All right, we're gonna hop in. We're gonna make a mission to the airport, and we'll see you guys on the road. How often are you switching cars?
Every day. I can't drive the same car for more than a day because it gets too hot.
You have good insurance?
I am the insurance.
So no State Farm or Progressive?
Nothing. If anything happens, if I make a mistake, I gotta come out of pocket.
Damn. So if you hit somebody on the road, would you stop?
I think I would.
But there'd be some mental thinking going on to figure out how you'd make your next move?
Yeah.
Tell me about the feeling you get when you do this.
It's a good feeling. It's so, it's addictive. Better than drugs in my opinion.
Do you do any drugs?
I don't do drugs.
Do you drink?
Never.
Do you have any other vices besides crazy driving?
Not really. This is my high.
So do you feel like this is what you were put on earth to do, was to drive?
Yes. Ever since I started driving, I remember like the second every day I started driving, I was already doing this thing. Like not as crazy, but like I was already nice at it, like I was a natural.
Looks like we need engine oil.
Don't worry about that.
And tire pressure?
We're good.
You've been riding this thing like a horse, huh?
Hey man, if I don't ride it like this, the next man will.
How much do you think this car costs?
This one specifically is about like 100 and some pounds.
So when you're going to your rental guys, how much are they charging you for a day for a car like this?
I don't care.
What's in it for them?
They're my boys.
If I worked my ass off to acquire a $100,000 vehicle and I knew you drove like a maniac, why would I just give it to you because you're my boy?
So my friends, you know, me and my friends have been doing this for almost ever, you know, and I have my own cars. I just don't do it in my own cars because it's hot, you know, when I'm making videos and stuff. But I got my boys who really don't care about none of that shit, you know. How you feeling?
I feel like the beginning, right before you make the bungee jump, like I feel the build up, like you've walked to the top, you've put the belt on, and now you know you have to jump off, but you kind of don't want to. That's a little bit how I feel right now.
How about this? I bug out for 1 minute only, and we see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Let's do 1 minute. Put the timer up, okay? And
ready?
Holy mother. Yep, we're on. There's nothing too fast, okay? Speed.
You're good. We're only going on.
Oh my God. Hey, lordy, lordy, come on. Come on. Easy, Tiger, not too fast, not too fast. I can do the cutting, but the speed is what scares me. Oh Lord, that was a close call. Okay. Please, God almighty. Heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up. Okay, you got 10 seconds left. No, don't go faster though. Please, dude. Holy shit, are you serious? Okay, good, time. Good, cut. I'm sweating, dude. Oh Lord, that was exciting. Because I didn't even let Squeeze Benz go that far. Like there were so many times where I thought, that was gonna be it. What's the fastest you ever gone in a car?
I hit 195 before. I've never had, my dream is to always do 200, but I haven't had the right car to do it in.
Do you ever feel guilty doing this? Like, hey, I'm doing something that puts other people at great risk.
If I've ever like scraped someone's car, you know, tapped his mirror, or like even crashed him, I feel like I would feel guilty, but I've never felt guilty doing it.
Talk about the difficulty of getting away from police in these circumstances.
Really not difficult. Cops literally don't know what the f they're doing. They're not drivers, they don't do this. And they drive so far, you know, stand no chance against the DA.
Oh, you just changed the score. Sport plus, don't. License. Let's just relax. License? I don't want to go super fast. How often would you say you go on a high-speed chase?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Is that an exaggeration at all?
No.
Have you had close calls?
I've had close calls, yes.
Have you been chased by a helicopter?
One time.
How is it getting away from that?
It was not as bad because the helicopter came after I got away, but it was 3 helicopters, as a matter of fact, and it was recent.
Can you explain the process?
You try to get away from them as fast as possible, and when you do that, you try to maintain a high speed, not too fast, but a speed that they're not going to maintain for more than 2 minutes, and that's literally it. And then you take an exit, get out of there, go to bed, go to sleep. You're good, Tommy. This is what we do every day.
I know, but all I do
is good. Trust me. I promise you, your life is in your hands. Hey. You're going with me. That's what we're going. I'll slow down for you. Don't worry. Can we?
Holy shit.
You were just asking about cops and how easy it is to...
Was that a real cop?
Yes.
What the f was that?
That was
undercover. That was? Yeah. So we just got into a police chase and got away?
Basically.
Okay, easy, please. Please. Hey, we're good on this. license. Come on, please. Hey, can you listen to me? Hey, I get it, but I got the idea. I got a kid at home. I want to be a responsible dad. When you have a kid, maybe you'll feel a little different.
I get it.
You're good at this. I trust that you're good at it. You see how I don't even sweat this much when we interviewed the Sinaloa fucking cartel a couple weeks ago. Holy shit. What would you say to someone that's like, man, that's a really selfish way to drive?
No comment. I'll keep it pushing. You know, I love doing what I do, and no one can tell me anything that will change that. There's levels to this. There's really levels to this, and the level that I'm at, and like a few people are at, has not been discovered. You know, you gotta be careful. You gotta care about everybody else on the road. That's something I really care about. I don't care about the car I'm driving. I don't care about me. You know, like it's other people that have nothing to do with it as well.
So, if people were to describe you as a menace, would you agree with that assessment?
I'll say 50-50.
What makes it worth it for you?
I would do this often on camera. It don't matter to me. I do it every day regardless. It's fun for me. These people, by the way, these people are like looking for us right now. The same cops that chased us. That's why he just went to the left. He's searching for the car because we just ran from him. But we'll keep a distance. We'll be fine. I'll play it safe for you. But I cannot stop. I cannot stop. Like if you light us up, I might have to go. That's something I can't promise.
This bitch got an angle, I got roused like the Bengals. If I find out she's cheating, then my bitch getting strangled. 707, this a Hellcat Durango.
And Box is a character, isn't he?
He's super funny. I love him.
Look at him.
Yes, sir.
You're the biggest motherfucker ever. I want to crash out, but I'm not going to crash out. You saw the fucking police? He was like, I think he was off duty, but he turned his lights on you guys. You're definitely good though. It's not hot for sure. And then I was just right next to him.
What's up, man? Good to see you. How are you?
Yo. Hey, yo. Glove boy. Michael Jackson.
Oh shit, hey, easy.
They don't even chase no more.
That's the cops.
It's the cops, we're not worried about them.
Do you clench up at all when he's driving?
Nah, not no more. I never did. He'll tell you, out of everybody, I love this shit the most. Look at him. Ooh, they're on his ass heavy.
I'm not gonna lie. Light him up right now. Just because I got lit up in the second car earlier.
Yeah, he's definitely on him though. He's like right on his ass.
This is a bad spot to be with traffic too.
Yeah, but you'll be good.
You'll be fine. The only problem about that car is that all four wheels are flat. He barely got any air in his tires.
Have you been on a chase yet?
A little one. License?
You're good.
That's good. Do you get any sort of nerves in you when you see the police in close proximity like that?
I get excited.
Facts. I'm surprised you're in here, Tommy.
I am too.
I would have thought you wouldn't have fucked with it, or you would have been the next inbox. Like, hey, slow down, we got enough.
There's a cop right there, dude. There's a cop right there.
Hey, that trooper's pulling up.
Yo, bro, you can't run him.
Nigga, he's right there, look.
Yo, bro, you are not, I have my real plates on.
Just relax. Look at your body language. We don't want to look like we're up to something.
Yeah, that trooper's on our ass, though.
Oh, Lordy. Just for context for the people back home, there's a state trooper, 9 o'clock.
I just landed. I've only been in New York on the soil for about 10 minutes. Already almost 2 potential chases.
Let's
we
go
need to get these plates covered up.
Let's go. How do strikers come into play in this business?
Oh my God. So, strikers, I mean, right now we have a jailbreak Hellcat and we have a track hawk. We're in a kind of a networking business where, for example, if someone does take our car and they're clean, but they end up trying to strike it, we have people that are in the group chat that send us pictures. Hey, this is your car. They're trying to strike it. Once everything adds up, we kill the car or we try to get there as soon as possible and we just try to stop it.
But you have their information on file.
Yes, but some people don't care about the information being leaked, but they will still try to strike the car. They'll just report it that, hey, someone came to me, they robbed me of my car.
Has anyone tried robbing you before?
100%.
What do you do?
We had a G-Wagon that was stolen. That was stolen by another rental company, actually. They tried to swap parts out. We kind of got an alert from the trackers saying that, hey, the device is disconnected, so we got there as fast as we can, and we tried to just get the car back.
So you're not scared at all when a guy like License or a Squeeze Benz hits you up for a
100%. I'm up all night. I wake up at probably 9 a.m. and I probably go to sleep at 5 a.m. Probably sleep 4 or 5 hours a day. we get alerts on our phone every single second. But it's just part of the business, you know. It's a high risk and high reward business.
I'm trying to understand the New York car scene. Tell me how much these scenes overlap. The strikers, the takeovers, the fast drivers, are they all kind of blended together?
In a way, yes. We all do the same thing, you know. Me personally, I'm not in the striker world. I don't drive stolen cars, any of that, but I know a lot of people that do.
Who are you guys and what do you do?
My name is AJ and I strike cars for a living. My name is Ace and I do the same thing he do.
Okay, we just pulled up on a random parking lot on you. How did this happen?
We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just now?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago. That's what they go for. They usually hit right here and windows so they know the vibe. So when they see
your car they hit you?
No, not with the car, with the stick, with the stick. That stick shot up the window with the sticks.
Are we in a situation right now where if cops came, you would run?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. I've seen this around the country a little bit. One thing that kind of concerns me and I'm curious about is why are so many young guys getting into this game, do you think?
Because it's easy and it's fun.
What makes it fun? Like what attracts you to this?
The adrenaline and fast cars.
The average car thief right now, how old do you think they are?
Average like 17, 18.
Have you already taken the tracker out of this thing?
Yeah, everything. Let me show you how we do it. So basically, you just pop a window on the back. Once you get in here, you basically take out the screen right here and you take out all the wires that's behind it. And then you take out any wires that's connected to the mirror and the antenna.
Is this just for your personal use now? Are you going to sell it? What's?
It's this one, so I'm just keeping it.
Does the average cop, are they able to look at this and know it's stolen?
I mean, right now, hell yeah.
How so? What?
Just because the windows. The windows.
Do you apply often to jobs?
I try, but it's just boring.
But wait, what about going on hikes for?
Hell yeah, we take this and go take a hike.
How long have you been in this game for?
Almost a year now. Yeah, about a year.
How good are the cops at chasing?
They trash, right?
How easily would you get away, would you say?
Mad easy. Because they're not going to chase. I mean, to be honest, if you have to hit them, you will hit them.
What brought you to the point where you're like, I'm willing to hit a cop, I'm willing to do this?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
And are people like me to blame?
No, not you. Like, they show you on YouTube how to take them. Yeah.
On the scale of good and evil, where do you guys place yourselves?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna place myself as good, bro. Because I can really be doing some dumb shit. Like, worse than just driving these cars. We live in a f***ed up world, so.
What do they do at Citi Field? What are we about to go see?
Basically, Citi Field is a place where if you wanted to get a car fixed same day, you bring it there, you know? And if you want to sell a striker, you bring it there. Everything is there, bro. It's like the center of parts and like fixing cars and just everything in between, you know?
So there's a little bit of an underground black market economy that happens in this spot. So Mr. M-Box, tell us where we are right now.
We are in the heart of Striker City, New York. Out here are all the chop shops where all the crash outs, the Kia boys,
so someone probably just crashed their car here.
This was this is a crash, a simple plaster job type shit. You can see honestly because of the paint, yeah, this was a bad accident, but this is also a beater. So
it's probably just someone.
I mean, yeah, it's registered and it has the inspection, so this is probably a legit car that was just involved in a bad accident and they didn't want to go through insurance. So once again, you can get a whole job done for under $1,000. You can get, and once again, we're in New York. We're in the most expensive city in the world. So an average shop, let's say they charge $5,000. Out here, you go to the right Spanish guy, you're the right person, all of a sudden you're paid $600 for the same job with labor.
So if I have to get rid of something, do I come to a place like this to get it crushed or taken care of?
Like we had spoken to our man about, you can either strip the car clean, which depending on what type of striker it is, if it's a low-level striker, maybe you just set it on fire, maybe you bring it here for junk, maybe you try to sell it for $100, $200, which is a huge thing. After the car gets crashed, let's say before it was crashed, it was $8,000. Now that the car is crashed, if the airbags didn't go out, maybe it's $5,000. If the airbags went out, you could get that car for $1,000. And it could be a really high trim BMW or Benz. It could be an insanely nice car that you got for 99% off, even of striker price, just because it was involved in an accident.
stop.
That was crazy.
Just stop.
That was. I never seen some shit like that.
Just stop. What?
You almost hit that track car.
Where?
No, he didn't.
Jimmy's
I'm the slider of the fucking group, bro.
Okay. Let me show you something.
So what are we walking up to right now?
That's the 2008 G37 Sport Package. It don't get better than this. This is the best drift car you could get. $25.
You bought this car for $25?
$25.
How long ago did you guys pick up this car?
Like maybe 4 weeks now.
You just use it as your personal car now?
No, not really. I just bring it to do dumb shit like this.
So if NYPD passes these plates, how do you evade detection?
No, nothing comes up into the plates. They're ghost plates.
You'd think with all the cameras in New York that the NYPD would have an easy time catching guys like this. Between the tolls, traffic lights, bridges, and more, there are thousands of license plate readers across NYC. But keep in mind this rule: no plate, no case. And to beat the cameras, these drivers have a few clever tactics up their sleeve. One of them is to use fake license plates, which some of them even sell on their own merch sites. Another tactic is to use stolen plates, and still yet another is to make their plates unreadable by doing things like taping over the letters and numbers. To me, it's always fascinating to watch this ongoing chess match between law enforcement and the criminals that are trying to stay one step ahead.
So, to you, what is the hardest part about this business?
Taking a car. Taking a car for sure, because you gotta hop through the window, it's a process and all of that. It takes too long.
What about the person that owned this car?
They got insurance. I went through the glove compartment. He has full coverage. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna get a new car.
I don't want to hype this up, but in a weird way, does he actually come out ahead, you think?
Yeah, for sure. He probably got like a G80 or some shit. This car's like $10,000. His insurance definitely cut him a check for like 30. You know?
Oh, helicopter again. There's a lot of deja vu from last year, guys.
Oh, we got a dip in a second. You seen that, right? Yeah.
Folks, I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. All right, this has been a legendary interview. Stay safe. Thank you for keeping me safe when I was with you, and I enjoyed getting to know you. I'm going back to Milwaukee. Peace.
It was nice talking to you.
At this point, we've seen the stolen car game pretty up close. Like, look, that's how he's treating someone's car. It's just his personal fun car. The insurance argument, there might be some slight truth to it. Do I really think this guy took the care and consideration to check his glove box and check to make sure he had insurance, as if he would just leave it alone if he didn't? Doubt it. Insurance can take a while. Just the idea that it's just this harmless thing. And then when you look at the amount of money they're making peanuts nowadays. $800 in 4 weeks is, I could mow lawns and outdo these guys. I mean, go to a cage fight or get into public speaking. There's ways to exercise that muscle without being a menace to society. A common thing I hear from people that do stuff like that is, like the guy said he did it out of boredom. I've heard people say, well, there's nothing else to do out here. Do you have any creativity? Do you have any imagination? Go play at a basketball court. Join a jiu-jitsu gym. Do something. Imagine how bored you're gonna be in jail when Big Bubba is your roommate and all you have to think about is how you avoid you know what. So like, think ahead a little bit. Act now in a way that you would like your future to turn out. You imagine this amazing future, but you're acting shitty in your present.
A local car dealership is hoping that you can help find more than a dozen cars stolen over 2 days. Surveillance video shows 3 masked men entering the service area and taking 5 vehicles. That was just the beginning.
Now, once it tells me the pin, I'm good to go. Okay? There. Now look. You got it.
It's almost like trying to guard LeBron James.
This would be a payday for me. I like this. This is money right here. Probably 2 people in the United States have better than Hellcats are not hard for me to take. I even carry a red heat everywhere I go.
In one night, how many dealerships can you hit?
My personal record was like 15 cars in one day. Respectfully, after meeting their employees, I know they're not going to chase me. So I would take that literally right out the line, drive it out the line, and wave at them as I'm leaving.
In 2023, over 1 million cars were stolen in America. The business of car theft is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Now, we've all heard of Kia and Hyundai boys who can smash a window and use a USB cord to steal your car quickly, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. On encrypted platforms like Discord and Signal, there are thousands of car thieves conspiring and orchestrating sophisticated heists. They can steal luxury vehicles from your own driveway while you sleep. They can steal cars from heavily guarded and fenced-in auto dealerships, and they know how to wipe VIN numbers clean so they can put your car in somebody else's name. Today, we connect with one of America's most notorious car thieves, and this is his resume. He's the record holder for RST thefts. He's stolen cars in nearly every U.S. state. He's done dozens of high-speed chases from police cars and helicopters, and he's on the run right now from U.S. Marshals. For reasons we'll reveal later, he's agreed to come to Milwaukee and show us an inside look at the business of car theft. Buckle up, folks. This episode is truly a wild ride. Given the nature of what Felix does for work, he wanted our first meeting to be in a private and secure location. So I sent him the coordinates for an abandoned building by my house and told him to meet me on the second floor.
We're meeting our contact in an abandoned building, and he's gonna take us deep into this world. Sir, do you want to spook you? How you doing? Very. You're not the guy we're supposed to be meeting, are you? Okay. Yeah. We're gonna see if it's legit, but the stuff he says he gets into is real deal heist, real deal theft, real deal moving cars, moving units, and hitting dealerships, which to me sounds like an insane job. But he said second floor on the right. This is kind of this is an interesting meeting spot. Felix? What's happening? Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bro.
This is your normal type of meeting spot?
Mm-hmm. So nice and secluded, place where we can hang on, talk a little bit.
Okay, what is it that you get into?
Anything taking cars. Luxury, can be basic cars, but of course I like the more expensive the better.
Are we talking dealerships, driveways, parked cars?
All of the above, but my preferred dealerships, of course, all day they're easier to get, but I can take a car from anywhere, anybody's yard, their good driveway, garage, wherever, it doesn't matter to me, to be honest.
Is that a stressful job?
Sometimes when you have a lot of close calls, but I think for the most part, no. I'm used to it now. I've been in there for a little bit. I know how to move and get away, so as long as I have, all the tools available to me to make it home, I'm pretty confident in what I do.
What is it you got there?
This is a little device, a little Chinese device that's used basically for everything taking cars. Of course, I got nicer devices than this, but this is basically just a basic one.
Can that take my car? I got a 2017 Chevy Cruze.
On the list, so we go try it. Let's go take it.
Okay, before we put my car to the test, let's talk a little bit more. I want to get to know you. It would seem to me that you gotta live in a world of secrecy.
100%. I mean, secrecy is everything, and if somebody knows who you are, basically they have everything about you, so. Keeping myself secure and not letting people know who I am is like priority in this, because this, is not just Kia boy stuff. This is taking millions of dollars in cars from certain places. Somebody's not to get upset.
How did you get into it?
Just by chance, I ran into a group of people online that were selling cars no titles, and I figured it out pretty quick that these aren't legal cars, and bought my first tablet like this, spent my money, and here I am. I can count on my hands the people that are probably maybe close to me or maybe a little bit better than me. Only probably 2 people in the United States are better than me. If you're scared, you gotta stay away from this, because fear is the number one thing that's gonna get you caught. If you walk into a situation questioning the what ifs, they're gonna happen. If I'm going in to do something, I'm going in clear-headed with the intentions of doing it, and I'm with a plan, and I'm methodical about it.
What does your family think about this?
They think I'm crazy. They think I'm taking unnecessary risks, but at the same time, I think they see the benefit of it all, They worry when they don't hear from me for days at a time, but I usually tell them, when you don't hear from me, it's alright. That means I'm not in real trouble, I'm not in any situation. So, yeah, outside of that, they just want me to get in and get out, They never wanted this to be forever, so.
Have you had any close calls?
Oh, too many to count. There's been a lot of situations where I've been surprised in cars by officers just walking down the lot, they got smart and stopped pulling up immediately, and they'll start walking through the lot trying to catch us. There's been a lot of situations where I barely made it out. I've had to take them on long hikes through the woods and stuff.
You take a car through the woods?
No, on foot. Usually, I'm on foot at that point. But if I can, I'll drive a truck through a field and push it as far as I can before it dies.
Do you know people that have died in this game?
100%. I've known a lot of people who've taken extreme risks, think they're invincible behind the wheel of this car. When you go tumbling 150 miles an hour, cars crumble like a paperweight. So a lot of people have lost their lives, and I've had people who just disappeared on me when they were out doing missions, and either they're in jail or dead, and you'll never know.
If you got offered a normal job, decent salary, good salary, would you take it?
100%. I would get out of this right at this very moment. I could throw all my shit in the lake and never look back. And I don't want to die doing this, I love my family. I want to go back home to them.
So that didn't get your blood going at all?
No.
You're gonna take my car. Are you gonna damage it at all?
Not at all. This is one of the easiest. GM is so easy to take. It's non-intrusive. They won't even know that I tried to take it. So you go to GM, manual, USA, 17 to 19, smart key. Let's go give it a whirl. The light means you're ready to work. Basically what you're waiting for is the pin to be red, and once that pin's red, we can start it.
And that's it?
That's it. And you see your car even's letting you know, your theft deterrent system's going off. But the car is so broken that we can just take it. And now we're in business. Now we can take this and ride around the city and we'll get some more cars. Let's go.
Someone can literally take my car, put it in their name, and just that's it?
Enough paperwork, enough, pushing papers. You can have anything really in this world cleaned up. And I'm so confident. For the most part, I'm not even using gloves when I'm doing this. What? I'm just driving around normal. Because I know nobody's going to even really look for this car once it's taken.
All right, guys, mission complete. We'll see you in the morning when we hit the dealership.
A car dealer in Wisconsin was kind enough to let us come into his dealership and let Felix the car thief show us how he does his heists. The dealer's name is Dan Kunez of the Kunez Auto Group, and over the last couple years, car theft has negatively impacted his business. Felix conveyed that he was trying to get out of the car theft business, so we thought meeting with Dan could both be an audition for a potential security job of stopping other car thieves and a way for Felix to consult Dan on how to improve security at his lots. And Dan, being a Christian man who believes in giving people a chance, agreed to let Felix in, even though it was a risky idea. This is what happened when car thief met car dealership.
You'll be in a car that's not hot.
Crazy feeling, bro. I'm almost feeling like I gotta drive it a little bit more safer, like a grandma, Oh, see, this is all money to me. You see all the right here? That's all money.
This is it.
Oh, I like this truck. See, if you want to keep your shit from getting stolen, buy a Ford. Those are the hardest ones to take nowadays.
He said he liked your truck.
Does he? Yeah, I love the Shelby Raptors. Great trucks.
I was a TRX guy before.
Oh, I love TRX. That's my favorite truck. That's one of my favorite trucks right there.
Silverado?
C71 package.
That's it?
Yep. The RST package of these Chevys, they're
for the money, yeah.
4s are the average person can't do 24s. They're harder now. You have to have a separate tab. The GM came up with a new thing, 24-digit pin. And these tablets I got with me right now can't generate the pin, but these aren't impossible. It's literally just buying a new piece of tool. I just haven't bought it.
And this is online?
Online. Amazon. Amazon's the biggest contributor to this, 110%. They're selling OEM keys, locksmithing tools, anything. You can buy key cutters on Amazon. Like, that's ridiculous. A lot of these guys, they're sophisticated. They got key cutters. They're coming into the lot, they're taking the VIN down, they're getting a key cut by the VIN, and they're coming opening the door like they own it.
To learn more about how stolen cars get washed with clean VIN numbers, we tap in with our New York correspondent, M-Box. M-Box is a rapper who has many songs covering the illicit car business, and you'll hear his music throughout this episode, and it's linked in the description. Here's what M-Box found out about VIN numbers.
So just GLE, I stole the keys from your mom. Once you yank out the tracker, switch your place, and you're gone. I got the drop on a crib that got an RS Avant. Ride around the city just waiting for a sign.
Okay, so let's say I have $5,000. I give you that money with the stolen car, what's gonna happen?
I'm gonna have my guys disassemble your windshield. They're gonna peel the stickers off the door. They're gonna re-engrave the VIN numbers wherever it needs to be re-engraved. Common points of the car where it needs to be re-engraved is like the engine bay, or sometimes in some of the Mopars under the passenger seat where the battery is.
Which are all the VINs that you cover?
So on the BMW sticker, typically, we change the sticker behind the license plate. We change the 2 stickers that are on the door, the tire, and the VIN information. We re-engrave the engine bay VIN number.
Because it's not a sticker, it's actually engraved.
Yeah, it's engraved into the metal.
Also, I know we had said something about the actual VIN in the computer. What comes out, so when you do the swap, what does the new VIN look like?
So that's the add-on to the swap price. It's typically ranges from like $2,500 to $5,000 to reprogram the ECU.
Okay, and what is reprogramming the ECU entail?
We delete the old number, VIN number, and we put the new one back on.
You delete the stolen VIN number?
Right. And so basically, I'm able to unlock it, just hop in and program a key and be gone in 30 seconds. And the most sophisticated dealers at Aston Martin dealership, they had the whole security and everything, and they didn't even know I was there.
We had a guy a few nights ago go to our Sycamore store, took a Camaro in 6 minutes, pulled up.
And that's slow.
That seems slow, but
it's like how it all is. I'm gonna show you how these Camaros are started. You're gonna be absolutely sick. You're gonna be like, I don't even understand why this is possible.
Really?
Yeah. If it took him 6 minutes, he sucks at his job. 100%. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even 100 miles that way into Chicago, this dealership would be getting hit every day. Those cameras, absolutely no good. 9 times out of 10, those aren't even hardwired directly for video feed. That's gonna be wireless, and they're only using a power source. I turn on a Wi-Fi jammer, no good. That shit's done. Wow. You know those police boxes they're trying to get you guys to buy with the lights and everything? Trash. Don't even buy it because a jammer, no cellular service, it doesn't work.
Cuts it right off.
You know, cuts it right off. Everything in a 50-meter area right here wouldn't work. The OnStar, none of that.
Everything.
Yeah, that's another side of the thing is people are using credit profiles, buying cars from the dealers on the fake profiles, and then selling them. The new thing right now is cars being traded in. Yeah, they're only trading them in with only 2 keys, and there's 3 keys in the system. Gotta have your guys start pulling locksmithing devices.
They're getting clean titles.
Yep, the fake titles. And guess who's the #1 producer of that? China. People will ask me like, hey, I have a clean title for a 2024 Grand Cherokee, find me a 21 because it's the same body style, and they'll buy the sticker, swap it, and use the clean title to come and sell it back to the dealer. Carfax not safe either. I can have somebody generate a Carfax history behind a fake VIN, and you'll look at it and go, oh, it's all, they've been maintaining this car since the day that, and it's not even, it's so bad, I can have GM acknowledge a MCO, which is a manufacturer certificate of origin, and they didn't even produce it. How is that possible?
Because people are just stamping, not even thinking. They're just doing it.
And they're contributing to a multi-million-dollar fraud scheme that doesn't just end at stolen cars. It goes into every credit card. Human trafficking, theft, burglary. A lot of these 1500s, these are being used as rammers. These are just being used to take other more expensive cars or to take down store buildings, you know, to go into Prada, everybody. I've never been inside a dealership like this before, at least not being allowed to, you know. I've actually never even bought a car from a dealership. 100% a necessity thing where, you know, if I don't do this, you know, my daughter doesn't go to school, or, you know, food doesn't get put on the table. And see, when I'm wearing, this is what I wear in real life. I don't wear Gucci, Louis Vuitton is not my thing. I'm a 4.0 student in real life. Yeah, college.
I don't think you could be dumb and do this job.
100%. I'm not going to need this because it's all GM, but if I need an Escalade or I want a Charger, if it's 2500 Dodge truck, I'll even take a Honda Civic if it's worth enough to me. This is a universal. It's in the shape of a Dodge key, but this is a universal key. How you can tell is it has no car figure in. So I either have a car or have an SUV. So I can take this and generate this with my tab and make this a 2023 Honda Civic key. I plug up into the Honda Civic and the car will think this is a OEM key and let me start it. I'll show up with 3 or 4 guys and take all these at the same time and drive them out. And it's worse that he has them right here. This is like, and there's no cameras, you're asking me to come.
So what would you recommend this guy do?
Camera, loudspeaker. Part of me changed when I seen the guy get really upset about his car, and I was like, you know, why should he care? He has insurance. But then, you know, after kind of reading what he said online, it kind of touched me. It's like, hey, some of this stuff is sentimental to these people. People work hard for this. You know, they don't want their stuff just getting taken. No way you're getting what this car's worth. This car, for example, is only worth $1,000 on the street. Maybe $500.
This car?
Yeah.
This is only worth $1,000.
$1,000, maybe $500 to be honest with you.
How?
It ain't worth nothing. It's a 15. It's one of those things that's so old that people aren't even gonna like really want it. Somebody took this, it would just end up as being used as a striker to take other cars.
And then does this lead to stuff like drive-bys or
drive-bys, robberies, burglaries? I mean, for all we know, people could be using these cars to kidnap people. We don't know. What car is this? A Tahoe? Or
It's a Tahoe, yeah.
So this takes more time than it's gonna take me to grab this car.
Let me put the keys over here.
Yeah, for the record, guys, for the record, keys are over here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get
You wait for the blue light. When it's blue, it means you're ready to work. So you see how it's blue? Now you just go to hot function, add a keys pin. This is the glitch. This is how everybody's taking GMs. And but see, this is the thing. This is not even the nice tablet. This is a cheap tablet that you can buy for. The alarm might go off. No alarm. See? When it's unlocked, there's no alarm. Right now, we should be going beep, 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 beep. And then once it reads the pin, you don't touch anything. Look, you see reading pin? Now, once it tells me the pin, I'm good to go.
That's why it's on the street.
There. Now look. You drive. And look, but this is the even crazier part. I can now take this and start another car.
On the line.
Oh, shit. That's all over this time. Okay, will you be my witness in court that I wasn't? Okay. Oh, there he goes.
Just like that. There's no stopping them. It's almost like trying to guard LeBron James.
This would be a payday for me. Rightfully, it's not mine, so we're gonna leave it. But yeah, this is kind of just a normal day for me. This is what I guess our job consists of. A lot of people, when they take these, they forget that there's no key, because there's no key for this. So if they turn it off to get gas, oh shit, I forgot. Wow. Until you completely shut it off, like look. Now it's true. Now you're not restarting.
Gotcha.
But you gotta plug back up and do that again. Sometimes there's cars that I will never even program a key for. I'll just drive it with that.
Well, first, what's the MSRP of a car like this?
Retail, I would guess 25 grand-ish.
What do you think he's selling it for?
Almost a half, 15 grand, I guess maybe.
He said he's going for between $500 and $1,000. So they're not even using these to drive unless it's like a kid. Maybe a kid wants to use it for a drive-by or just wants to be cool in the hood and drive around and pick up their girlfriend from high school. But for the most part, these are actually being used to drive through the fences or take the damage for the more valuable cars.
For the better cars. It's almost hard to fathom.
And just like that, a car's off the lot. So now what happens? The car just goes off the lot. What happens now?
Sometimes we don't even know. And somebody will just realize, oh, wait, where'd that car go? Then we look at our security footage, call our security team, then call the police. Our recovery rate is not great at getting them back. Some of the Hellcats and stuff, yes. But there's some stuff we never see again.
Who takes the hit on this?
Hopefully, the insurance company. From a dealership standpoint, it's cost us more than $500,000. They steal a Hellcat. Insurance is 100 grand. If we recover it, then we only get 60% of the value from the insurance company, so call it 60 grand.
If you recover the stolen vehicle?
If we recover the stolen vehicle, yep. And if we don't, then hopefully insurance covers it, but our premiums have almost doubled since all this. We have attorneys working on it daily, not just to try to get the cars, but try to prevent it, work with the insurance companies on that. It's kind of a national thing that's happening to everybody. So you're fighting with the insurance companies. It's endless time and resources. When you look at it from a business point of view, our insurance rates have almost doubled. So for these bigger stores, that's a lot of money. Okay, car gets stolen, call in insurance, police reports, all that stuff. Doesn't get recovered, you get the value of the car. If it does, you get 60% of the value. So if it's smashed, this, that.
And they're damaging the electrical system to tear out any trackers.
When you talk to car thieves, it's a common thought process that what they are doing is largely a victimless crime because, well, the insurance companies will pay for it anyways. To see if this is true, we spoke to Muhammad, a Milwaukee insurance agent, to see how car theft impacts the common man.
I would say that majority of Milwaukee consumers have seen a rate increase, and it is due into factor of, stolen vehicles, theft on personal property. mainly just overall the inflation of the vehicle. So again, it all ties into a part. I've known friends and family who've had their vehicles stolen. I've personally had my vehicle broken into multiple times in certain parts of the town. It's not something you really want to deal with on a day-to-day basis. It kind of ruins your day, ruins your week. But it's unfortunately the life that we live in. Of the aftermath, you know, if their car gets stolen, you know, and they can't make ends meet, they can't get to work, they can't take their kids to school. That's a lot of stress for a person to kind of deal with. You know, if you're getting evicted, you know, again, you have rent that's got to get paid. You know, you have bills that need to get paid. Primarily, that vehicle was your means of getting to from point A to point B. Theft and vandalism and cars being stolen, that affects the whole community as a whole.
And I'll tell you this, 110%, they are not fingerprinting these cars when they're recovering. They are not even attempting to figure out who took them. If they're not catching them in the moment, it's one of those things, oh, let it go. A lot of officers just give up. They'll see me going past them 140 and they pull out and then just pull right over because they're like, what's the point? You know, I'm gonna lose my job if I even chase them. This car thing really took off during the pandemic. Everybody was bored and, you know, Hellcats are not hard for me to take. I even carry a red key everywhere I go just so I can get all the HP of the car. But if I don't, I got regulars. Like I just got the, and my biggest, no, I can get these, the thing is, I can get these from the company. But they're selling it to me without a license. To me, I don't understand how that's possible.
Even the stuff we have to provide to them.
Yeah.
Proof of ownership, copies of title.
I've never been asked that. This tablet is literally registered to an address in North Korea, and the company lets me.
North Korea?
Yes.
Kim Jong-un in on this, or what?
I mean, you can literally, you can make the address 123 suck my and taking it. Father's Day, I caught a guy, he was eating crabs, you know, and I felt bad about it. That's why I stepped away from the key thing, because I'm like, this is, we're crossing a line here now, you know, because obviously in a lot of people's mentality, it's the dealership's not suffering. Screw the man, you know, but to me, I understand the consequences of it all. And see, the other thing is, I didn't even bring the other device. There's a device that somebody gifted it to me. He sent it to me from free. It's a $3,000 device. I can take any Toyota or Lexus through the headlights. If you start noticing your vehicles are being damaged and they're ripping the headlights off or ripping the bumpers, they're trying to access the plug, the harness for the headlight. You can brute force it through that. It's called a CAN bus attack.
Some guy just gave it to you?
Yeah, he gifted it to me.
How much money do you stand to make in a year?
I mean, like I could make $10,000 a month, but risking in which it's not worth it whatsoever. If I could walk away from all this and be in a position to where I'm making like even just a regular average salary, that's beautiful to me. I go home to my daughter every night, hug her and kiss her and never think about this again. Most people, they're buying them and then they're sitting on them, they're ordering the stickers, the titles, cleaning them up, and then either they're sending them to other countries or they're sending them back to Carvana. That's the big move right now. Carvana,
So basically, you're putting your life at risk right now for between 80 and 120K a year?
A year, really.
Felix was not done stealing cars. He wanted to get some more action. So we headed to another dealership with more selection to see what he could do. Here's what he stole next.
How many dealerships can you hit?
Oh, I could hit like 4 or 5. My personal record was like 15 cars in one night.
So that means you have to have a stash house relatively close.
Yeah, you have to, usually like 20-30 minutes is pretty good distance. If they have 2 entrances, it's no good. They wanna operate on a one-way in, one-way out type system. Because if not, you see all this is basically slim pickings. Like all that stuff, there's not anywhere near the building. Anybody can come in and just grab this and dip off it. They're not even gonna trigger. You see, there's no motion sensors. There's no sensors right here or a gate that's stopping me or nothing. All this is too far for those cameras to even recognize. So anything in this back lot right here would be easily like that. I like this. This is money right here.
So how's the security on this dealership? Are those cameras up there?
Nope. That's all for lighting and like this is probably one of the worst dealerships I've seen in terms of security. Wow. The only thing that's saving them is that a lot of these are Fords. There's no security, there's no loudspeakers back here to deter anybody. I basically get dropped off right in that parking lot, walk into here and hang out in this lot for hours on end and they wouldn't even know. And see, this is, to me, this is like a wet dream. Like to find this many Shelby trucks in just one spot is unheard of. Same thing, like why is this sitting right here? That should not be sitting right here.
Can you take that?
Oh yeah, 100%. See, it's so far from the building, he's not even gonna know I busted his window and I'm in his Corvette taking it. He's not gonna know.
Sure. Has this spot ever been hit by car thieves?
Yeah, a couple of times. We had some test drives, pull right off and, you know, go get the windows tinted. And so it usually happens more if we are busy, you know, got 2-3 customers and then just send them on their way. You know, they take off in the dealer plate. Yeah, it happened. The Hellcat, you know, right next to our showroom. It was a 1,000 horsepower Hellcat, and 5 in the morning they came and broke the windows, tried to get in it, but yeah, they couldn't get it started, so they left it. So.
Because it takes too long to program the key. I'm the guy who's usually hitting your lots, taking your guys' stuff, to be honest with you.
So is it worth it?
Not at all. But it's a cycle, what can I say? I'm basically somebody addicted to fentanyl, except I got more comprehension of what I'm doing.
You know, it's good people trying to cope with things, or trying to provide, or trying to do different things, and I would venture to say that this is almost an addict mindset. It's some of it's adrenaline, some of it's they don't feel like there's any other way. It's easy to some people. A lot of it's addiction for whatever they're doing it for.
You know, I carry every key. Like, if that would have been me taking that Hellcat would have been gone. And they would have never seen it. Those are rookies.
Okay.
Just to be honest with you. I can take anything in this lot if I want to, if I really want to. It's not a challenge. And I got track hawk keys.
You got everything.
I got everything you can think of. This ain't nothing. I got a bag at home with 35 keys. It's like, this is what I carry for fun. Just in case I come across a Hellcat. Or is that a Scout over there?
Yep.
Yeah, see? I would not be deterred by the daylight one bit. I would take that broad day.
You would take something from this dealership in broad daylight?
100%. Especially respectfully after meeting their employees, I know they're not going to chase me. They're not going to even try to stop me. So I would take that literally right out the line, and drive it out the line, and wave at them as I'm leaving.
How is it not risky to do it broad day?
You gotta know the state you're in, the people who work there. Like if I came here and they were wearing cowboy hats and cowboy boots, I wouldn't fuck with them. Because I'm like, oh, they're gonna shoot me.
A good car thief will know the quality of the police force and the local chase laws just as well as they know the cars they are taking. For example, in Maryland, where the courts are more likely to go after an officer for a high-speed chase gone wrong and therefore less pursuits happen, or New York, a state that has a bail system that allows most criminals to get out of jail for just about any crime, are places that car thieves like to hit. But Georgia, where Georgia State Police are known for chasing car thieves to oftentimes brutal and fatal conclusions with their pit maneuvers, or Indiana, where the police have a reputation for doggedly pursuing criminals, these are places that car thieves fear, respect, and think twice before executing a heist. With that being said, there is no question that a high-speed chase, while it may deter some car thieves, it is a great danger to civilians in the area.
Any car can get taken, but it's the amount of time that takes into getting it. Like these Ram trucks, I can take those, but they take like 4 or 5 minutes. But the GM trucks, I can start in 30 seconds.
This is pretty crazy. I watch you every fucking video.
I appreciate you. Did you think it was this easy?
I've seen like the Kia Boy tutorials, you know, the USB drive, but I definitely like to see what it's like in an American car.
What's going through your mind right now?
This is crazy. You don't see nothing like this, you know? It's kind of cool to see it actually happening in the process.
So here we go, 19, perfect. Denali, it's got small screen. It's going to be pushed to start because of the year. We are now in the... Yeah, this is perfect one. And look, now I'm going to show you guys the big boy pad. It doesn't make no difference, but it's the same thing. Basically a more upgraded version of the tab I already showed you. That's called IMMO. That's basically the immobilizer. That's what controls the whole key system and everything. And see, the thing is, you can go America. If I'm getting ready to hit this car, I hit GM, and then look for the model. You're gonna do manual selection, GMC, and then Sierra 1500. At the right year, 2017 to 2020. Smart key because it's push to start, and then boom. Basically now I'm ready to go. All I gotta do is plug up into the car and I'm good to go. Most times I'd already be ready. I wouldn't be clicking buttons here. I would have already been preset in the car and just pull up. And it's the same thing. You're just accessing the immobilizer of the car. You're adding a key. But what you're doing is, this car works on a system to add a key. So when that pin is red, instead of continuing the process, we're going to immediately start the car. And that's the glitch. So this pin's going to read, the car's going to recognize we're doing something to it. It's going to look for internet. And so basically once it reads that pin, you're going to immediately start this car. And so when you're in the moment, this feels like an eternity. You're like, oh, why is this thing not hurrying up? Like, see, there we go. Boom. And that's it. And then I unplug. And I could do another one until basically the situation is too hot. And yeah.
Brought you water, I don't know that.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's really, that's kind of all it is, man. And I could do this as many times as I want, basically. Like, there's no limit to it. The system's never gonna lock up. I could drive this car with just this pad and not anything else. Like,
is it illegal to have that pad?
No. Most states don't even have laws about owning this without a locksmithing
So
license.
the technology is farther ahead than the legal system is.
100%.
So right now there's a window of time.
For every scam, it's because this company, a lot of the companies that build these type of products, they've already implemented systems to how to keep people from getting this that aren't supposed to. This company specifically does not care. They will sell to a 5-year-old if they got the money. And this thing can hit 2023 trucks. And the update's coming out, so 2024 is literally 2 months away. I mean, you could do $1 million in cars a week off of a tab like this. I think this video is gonna force manufacturers to acknowledge they've got to do something. The manufacturer's got to be the one to step up like they had to do with the Kias and send out the update for free and fix this.
Why aren't the manufacturers stepping up?
If you want my honest opinion, I think because they're making money. Either way, the cars are getting sold. Dealers taking the loss. If it was them taking the loss, they wouldn't be as happy with this happening. The only time they care is when we go to the warehouses, like where the manufacturing plants, and we're taking them out the plants, because then they're losing. But when it's dealers, the dealers go, hey, I need a replacement for these cars because they still want to sell them and make their money. So they're getting double the sales if you think about it. If this dealership was located in Michigan or Ohio, you would have people running into it broad day. The only reason it's not happening is because this is more of a rural area, but it's not going to take long.
Are you ready to give him some consulting information in his office?
Oh yeah, let's go inside. So I have some ideas for you to protect your dealerships.
All right, what do you got for me? Because I need it.
I think the number one thing is keeping the better inventory to the front. I think either way, customers coming into the lot are going to be gravitated towards the front of the building anyways.
When you say better inventory?
The nicer stuff, like anything that's SS, ZL1s, Hellcats, Trackhawks. I'm sure you guys don't get Trackhawks as much anymore.
There are two here.
Oh, you got two here? Then I'm definitely surprised because those are a hot commodity in this community.
Hellcat Durangos too, right?
Yeah. Oh, the 392 Durangos too. Even then, they love it.
You say to the front, not at the front of
right by the sidewalk, yeah, but right in front of the building, because anybody can walk up and not trigger those cameras on those sidewalks. I could do it. I could army crawl basically halfway to your lot and your camera wouldn't even see me. That and exploring OBD 2-port locks. You can find them and get a specific key made so they're kind of all matching, so you don't have to keep 1,000,001 keys. Again, and see, the thing about this community is it's like a rumor mill, so as soon as they know, they're never going to touch any of your dealerships again, just out of fear.
So the first time we got hit at one of our stores, they took the 6 cars.
Yeah, they came prepared. They came for 6.
Yeah. They had the Trackhawk and the Durango both filled with people.
Yeah.
Grabbed all of our stuff.
That's the MO.
Yeah. And then we had guys overnight, security guards that spent a bunch of money that we had wait there.
Yeah.
And about when we stopped, because that's why we thought maybe there was an inside guy. And about when we stopped, really, like we got over it. It's over. Okay, fine. 2 goodbye. Bam! They hit us again. Wi-Fi blockers, security blockers.
Yes. The only thing is, it's hard because your guys are at a disadvantage. They're considered federally illegal. So you, as a dealer, couldn't buy one and turn it on because if your neighbor tries to call 911, they can't call 911. But see, as a criminal, I can just buy it and turn it on and all your security cameras are toast. So that's the other thing. I mean, you can get in more sophisticated, like hardwiring cameras for video feed, but straight hardwire. No more wireless, no more internet, none of that, because the internet is susceptible to power outages. So if all your security features are Bluetooth and wireless, the minute that jammer comes on, none of it's working. I think my biggest fear is secondary trackers all day. Especially ones you worry about. That's what scares me to death. Secondary trackers that are wired to the car. Not anything like Apple tags. Apple tags are useless. Tile, useless. Any of that junk, useless. Get brick house security boxes that are magnetic that stick to the underside of the car, or low jack that's hardwired into the vehicle. And make sure when they install it, they put it somewhere that's not immediately underneath the steering wheel, because that's the first place anybody's going to check. Yeah, but if you put it somewhere wired into the trunk or into the engine bay, they're not thinking in the moment, and that, I think, it will give law enforcement enough time, because most law enforcement want to stop this.
Yeah, for sure.
But what can they do when they just find a car abandoned in the middle of nowhere and there's no information about this? Low jacks will give them the history of how these cars are traveling, where they're going, and ultimately I think it's going to show that most of these cars are ending up at other dealerships to steal other cars.
So just basically all the stuff that we're trying to do, just be smarter about it.
Yeah, really, because you got to also remember, they're watching you. They're always going to be watching. They only got to be right one time. You got to be right every time. That's the biggest disadvantage to this.
Everything, interrogating salespeople, what they may know, and then looking through the customers who sent in leads on those cars, who came to test drove those cars, fake IDs. It's never ending.
Daniel?
Richie D, you driving?
I am.
We got you on speakerphone with Tommy and Felix. He's been super helpful thus far. I explained who you guys were, or who you were for us. We've gone over all the questions that you've had. We've gone over, he's showed how they steal a bunch of different kind of cars. We've got a lot of good stuff, and he's been more than helpful. So I just don't know if there's anything else that you may want to ask him, or
how are because it's a cat and mouse game is what it really is. It's every time we figure out what they're doing or what anybody's doing to steal it, we try to change things up. How are they getting the inside information of what we're doing?
Manufacturer, they're the #1 guilty of this. They're literally, basically their owner manuals are how-to guide how to remove OnStar. Every year an owner manual will come out. If I'm second guessing myself about GPS technology, I'm looking at the owner's manual, or I'm researching online about the car.
I've noticed recently, instead of going to like the Hellcats, the Chargers, Challengers, Durangos, all that stuff, I've seen a lot of Camaros.
It's because I can take a Camaro without having to use a bypass. Are you familiar with how Mopars are taken? We have to tear out the glove compartment and then pull the carpet, and it gives us access to something called the Star Brute Force bypass. And so on Mopar, you need to use a bypass. Most kids don't know how to do it. A Camaro or Corvette, it can just be plugged into the OBD2 and started like that. Like if you were here, I could show you basically how easy GM is to, we call it glitching.
What are they doing with most of these vehicles? Are they re-vinning them?
Yeah, it's usually re-vans, and we call them fake t-shirts. They're called fake t-shirts. Or you call them t-shirts. If somebody's saying, I got the stickers in a t-shirt done, it means they did the stickers in the title for the car. What they're doing is they're selling them on Facebook Marketplace to unsuspecting people who are buying them, thinking the titles are good. They're going to register them, and then it's coming back janky, either a week later, a month later, who knows. But somebody's getting screwed in the process,
Thanks for coming out, talking to Danny and everything. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
So you have your eyes on this one?
Yeah, this is the one. Beautiful and sitting unlocked. That's a big no-no when you're talking about community of car thieves.
What percentage of dealership cars you encounter would you say are just unlocked like this?
Too many. Like at least 70%.
Because
some dealers do it that way.
Yeah, they leave it like that on purpose.
So their windows don't get broken?
No, and then like I said, that's just
easier to show the car.
Yeah.
So they don't have salesmen losing keys, wasting time.
Yeah, because you got to think if the salesman loses the key, they got to get it replaced. Yeah, you guys don't keep a locksmith on call, do you? So you got to call somebody. So if you put an OBD blocker on that, they're not taking this car. You see that little port right there? That's what I'm plugging into to take this car.
How much does that cost?
OBD blocker? Yeah, it could be like $20. If you buy a really nice one, maybe $30. But you see how easy it is to plug up? If they block those, it's over.
And you don't see this changing going forward?
Especially learning what I learned today, I really don't. Unless the manufacturers get involved, unless they have specific ways, or again, even like he was talking about how easy it is to buy the tablets, how easy it is to buy the keys. Unless that stuff tightens up, other than putting $1 million+ fences, things like that, I don't see it changing, no, unfortunately.
A story update on Felix. He called me a couple weeks ago and said, hey, mission went wrong. A house I was staying at got kicked in by the US Marshals. They took my friend, and this was, let's say, a Friday, and he thinks, hey, by Monday, I'm gonna be on the list too. I gotta get out of the country. And initially how we were trying to end this story is actually get him hired by Dan and Kuna's Auto Group and maybe put him in a security role. And he was very excited about that. But I don't even know if he's in the country anymore. He hasn't really been answering my call. Last conversation he had, he said, post a video, protect my identity. I know you'll do a good job. We're gonna call Dan and deliver the bad news that there isn't necessarily gonna be a happy ending to the story that we know of. What's happening, man? How you doing?
Oh, good. Not bad.
Okay, so one is the story isn't gonna have as good of an ending as we thought. I know that initially we were brainstorming, how could we get Felix a new start, a new beginning,
And I thought, one, just I was very impressed that you'd even consider that, given his background and given your business. So I was very impressed with you by that. But he told me about a couple of weeks ago that a mission went wrong and that his friend got grabbed by U.S. Marshals, and likely he would be as well. And so I don't know if he's in the country. Yeah, I don't know if he's on the run, I think. So I don't know if he's still in the country or where he is. But he told me to tell you, like, he appreciates the opportunity and that he doesn't think it's gonna be working out like that, like we may have hoped.
Well, if something changes, because I did talk to people about it, you know, like logistically, what would we do? How would we do it? Why would we do it? And you know, we kind of came up with a way he could have been useful, and we love to help those people if we can, if they want to change, you know.
You know what? And I don't know about you, but I got the genuine impression from him that he was just looking for a way out.
Mm-hmm.
And
for sure, and that's why I even pushed the issue, because at first everybody in my organization is like, well, why would we do that? Like,
yeah.
Or do you think he's just gonna do this again, or if he's not making the money he wants, is he just gonna do it again? I'm like, I don't believe so. I don't think it's about money for him. It was in the start. It's not now. I mean, sure, you're gonna make the money where you can, but if he's got a fresh start, a fresh life, and he's making relatively decent money that he can provide for his family, I think that's what he's really trying to do.
Exactly.
Just tell him I'm praying for him. Tell him I'm here. You know, tell him everything happens for a reason, and I believe that.
We'll be in touch, man, and have yourself a great rest of your day, okay?
Man, Tommy, thanks for talking.
Yep, take care, bye-bye. So, folks, that's it. I genuinely hope Felix can have an opportunity to have a good, safe life. So, appreciate Dan for letting us into his dealerships. That was very brave of him. Most dealership owners said no when I asked, and I appreciate Felix for coming out here to show us that, because that was a great risk to himself. So, I hope you learned a lot. I hope you were entertained. I'll see you guys next week.